Welcome to Madness Live. You're new here, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. What's going on? It's really sunny today, so my ring light won't be working. Melting all the snow. Bye-bye, snow. Right? Love to see you come and love to see you leave. Kind of like buying a boat. I'm going to put on live check 'cause nobody's saying hi. There we go. Hi, Mysterious. Hi, Beatrix. Nana Flower Power. Duchess, Hippie Witch, Christy Claw, Jan with the wrench. Boy, I got to tell you, I got to reconfigure wrenches again. I got people out there who don't even come into the lives anymore. No matter what time of day or night I put them on. And they got wrenches, so there's that. Hi, Courtney, Janie, Starburst. Today's Wacky Wednesday. Well. Cindy Lou Hoo-Hoo's here. I know, but it happens. People, I watch people and then I go off and forget about them and then, you know what I mean. Mickatan. It's no big deal. Yeah. She was showing everybody the shoebox. So anyway, I found the furnished shoebox. I did a little investigative work, but I'm not going to put it out there because that's like going real life kind of shit. I just wanted to see how much it cost and, I don't know, some other stuff. Anyway, so I found out everything. Let's just say it's affordable in Canadian dollars. Hi, Shelly Ray. Hi, Terry. You did too, Courtney? Yeah. Wasn't hard to find. It wasn't hard to find. But in that area... Now, I'm going to be honest with you. In that area, there are other apartments that are absolutely stunning. Stunning. And I said, must be a money thing. Hey, I get it. I've lived in a single wide trailer, right? Single mom, 2 kids. You got a lot of groceries to buy. And I wasn't on state assistance. So I had to pay for all that shit cash. Yes, Christy Claw. And I dug a little deeper than that photo. I started with that photo. And I wanted to know the cost, among other things. Well, we'll get into that, Clove, because we're going to look for the nuggets. Now, remember, we do commentary on what's presented to us. That's why I won't show the apartment and all that for rent and air, blah, 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 blah. Because that's not, the apartment's been put out there, which could make you go, if I wanted to stay in a furnished apartment like that, where could I get one? So technically, if you show it, you know what I mean? Then it becomes that. But I don't do that. I don't go deeper than what's in front of my eyes. I just don't. To present on my channel. No, thank you. So I was just curious, myself. The grout in the shower is all shattered too. We're going to look at that because I don't really think it's shattered. I think they just did a really sloppy job and it was too thick, so it cracked. But no, it doesn't look like black mold or any of that stuff. But that would explain headaches. If there was black mold anywhere. But Fire Marshal Bill would have a problem with a few things in that apartment that, we have codes here, right? We have codes. So we're going to go over some of that. Hi, Chef Leftovers. Welcome. Welcome to Wacky Wednesday. So if you've noticed, a lot of reaction channels are starting to back off of Foodie Beauty, which means she won't be able to go on and rant about them anymore if they leave her alone. And they go cover other people. That's what happens. And then you can see what the outcome will be. Right? If this is what she wants from specific ones, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to really see a drop. And you're going to see a rise in numbers of the other people being covered. Like, we've kind of been doing the Shani and Rev thing because it's fun. We may even dabble in the old Truthfully Trisha videos, right? Because there was some crazy shit there. Hell, she even made it on Dr. Phil. She did some crazy shit, right? So there's some crazy videos out there that we can do commentary on because that channel's been yeeted too. Maybe your best bet is to cover people who've been kicked off YouTube. If they've been kicked off YouTube, they can't go and strike a channel, right? Because then YouTube will go, you ain't supposed to be on here. You want to see new people? Yeah, because it's pretty boring. Until she gets home to Canada and goes back to her old ways, then people are backing off and they may not even be interested in going back. I mean, once you move on, you move on. So we'll see. We'll see. But, you know, I've been saying she wasn't going to do this tour, so she did. Hi, Nancy. So we have to see. We have to see. And we have to look for the nuggets. This is what we do. But we just cover the content in front of us. So there's that. Which is called evidence. Yes, he did. Christy Claw, yes he did. And we don't even put our toes in that pool because they are, in my opinion, the most vengeful people I've ever seen on the internet. Him and his girlfriend. Hi, Tally girl. Thank you so much. There's the Cash App link if you want to leave a tip for the channel. Thank you very much in advance. And all of it goes towards Max the van. I like to let you know where your tips go, which helps my other channel, No Madness Reactions. Because we're working on a van, blah, blah, blah. You got your bracelet? Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. Yes, yeah, I don't like people like that, where they can't have fun. They take things so personal and deep, and it becomes like a unstable situation. No interest. I like people who are fun and they know how to have fun. I think Foodie Beauty knows how to have fun. She likes the attention from the reaction channels, but I think because she is listening to other people, it's going to be the demise of her channel, which is sad because it was really fun covering her. There's the link to my other channel. Right now it's winter, so you know, I'm going to film the refrigerator I got for the van. I'm going to film the toilet we got for the van. Stuff like that. But right now, Max is sitting in some snow, and it's not really fun to go out there. Anywho. Anyway, so let's get on with the content. Thank you, Beatrix, I would love to get to 1,000 subs over there, but I'm patient. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning. I'm new to, actually, I've never had a problem with DC Media Girl. I kind of like her, but, yeah, I don't care for her boyfriend. Because I've seen I've watched him just say some really uncomfortable things. And that's not fun to me. That's not funny. That's not even cute. It's sad. It's sad because he used to be so funny when he didn't get triggered by a bunch of women on the internet. Sad. Anyway, leave that up to Yaba. She's over there dealing with that right now. And I don't even find it entertaining. I find it like, I don't know, like uncomfortable. I don't like the uncomfortable feeling that whole thing gives me. I like to laugh, right? I like to laugh. So I'm not into gaslighting, manipulation. Even though Chantal does it, it's more whimsical to me than mean and, yeah, oof. You know what I mean? That ain't fun for me. So anyway, let's get on with the show. Lights. The camera. So, Foodie Beauty. Here we go. Now, we're going to look for the nuggets, people. We're going to look for the nuggets because that's what we do. I found a couple nuggets because I seen this on when it first came out, because it wasn't on the, I was surprised it wasn't on the couples channel, but whatever. Okie doke. I don't understand. I would have thought it would have went on a couples channel if you lived together, but that's just me. Okay, here we go. That sounds like naughty music, does it not? First nugget, we swing open the main door, right? We got one entry here to somewhere and one entry here. That's it. So would this be the kitchen or the bathroom? Because that's all there is. End of. That's all there is. There is no other entry in this studio. Just saying.
Hi guys. Sorry for the motion sickness there. Hi, welcome to a video that a lot of you have requested, and I've...
Okay, cowboy dog's already starting out. I think there's another entry by the broom. All right, let's go look. Here we go again. I studied this thing so much. So you think that right here, there's another entry, like another hallway? I'm just seeing a nook. I'm seeing like a nook. Because I don't see a brown door. And there's no way with the kitchen you could put in another room with a bedroom right here. There's no way you could put in another room in this small of a little nook. Yeah, I think that's a nook. Because the door would be in the hallway. There's not a second hall. There would be another door jamb like these. I just don't see it. I don't see it. There's no way you could fit in this space right here a bathroom, especially a big square bathroom. We'll deal with it when we get to the bathroom. When we get to the bathroom, you're going to see the width of it. There's no way you could press that against the kitchen, and this thing doesn't go beyond this wall right here. Everything lines up as a square. Just saying. Plus, remember, I've already seen photos of the furnished apartment.
Hi.
And nowhere in there do they have pictures of a bathroom.
Guys.
In the unit. And here's my deal. Why did you have to make a video where you had to make little segments and put them together if you're just gonna walk through the space? Yeah, I know, R. Brownstein, always. Like, why wouldn't you just be like, okay, so here's the opening to my living room, right? Here's my big, massive dining room. There's the door to the staircase and the little hall, blah, blah, blah. This is my big dining room. Like, there's nothing to hide. What? There's my big-ass kitchen. Hold on. Remind me to plug my phone back in, right? This is my big-ass kitchen, right? Like, why wouldn't you just take your camera around? La, 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 la. You know what I'm saying? There's a bathroom, blah, blah, blah. Here's my big-ass living room, right? Here's the entry. Here's my entryway. There's the big-ass staircase where there's 3 bedrooms and another bath. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Why would you have to stop and make little videos? This is my office. Because I don't need a dining room. Nobody's here. Right? So, I'm just saying, why wouldn't you do that? My place is huge. It's 2,000 square feet. It's too much work. I want to go back to fifth wheel RV living in Florida. Yeah, well, right. My kitchen and bathrooms are in my house. I don't know. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just pick up the camera on a live stream and just wander around? Like, what is there to be ashamed of? That's what I'm, Like, you don't want anybody to say anything, but you do this weird, sneaky shit that makes people go, why would you do that? That makes no sense. Like, just walk around your house. I mean, like, it's so weird. Like, you're the one embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? I would have filmed my trailer. Yeah, everything's a secret. That's the weird part. And I was like, I would have filmed my trailer. I was a single mom, and I was proud of it. And even if you're in Kuwait, I mean, this is an idea when you come to Kuwait of living, blah, blah, blah. This is not the private sector. This is, if you're not a national, this is how you live. I mean, it's so bizarre to me. It's sad that you're that embarrassed. I feel like she's embarrassed.
Sorry for the motion sickness there. Hi, welcome.
I love how she went all sweet, you know, sweet voice, little sweet filter on, soft glow filter with a little bit of rosy cheeks, right? And then she goes on to rant. Like, what happened in between this and that? Oh my God.
To a video that a lot of you have requested, and I've been meaning to do it to show you our new home.
They do this on celebrities. They put the soft glow filter on. They have them on, there's apps you can get, I guess. And they have them on TikTok. They have them on everything. I think there's even a glow app. Let's see, hold on. I love to prove things. I don't know, I'm weird that way. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna turn this around. Hi. Hello, everyone. Let me see what we got for filters. Ooh, blush. Hi. Pop, crush. Oh, hello. How about glow? Oh, that just drowns me out. Slate, Noor, Dawn, bubbles. What? I can be all bubbly. You see how filters work, people. Ooh, dream. No, that ain't dream. Dance, disco. We can be in the glamour. There it is. If we change the lighting color. Ooh. Hello. Hello. So that was glamour. I can go all sepia on ya. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to normal because I like the normal. I don't even care what I look like. Not even ashamed. Okay, let's get rid of that. So I'm just saying, there are filters even on the YouTube app. Her filters, she does on videos, which you can do. She's got the glossy little lips. I need that when I sing, okay. So I'm just saying, there's filters. Big deal. And then this is the one they use on a lot of movie stars that are older to make them look, their skin look beautiful and vibrant, whatever. I'm not even ashamed of it for her because who cares? Anyway, so let's move on.
And so here it is.
She had to edit that out.
In a one
And you don't have to put that in there. It's okay.
bedroom flat.
Now, if you're gonna listen, the most important thing I think, Chantal, is you should be doing this as explaining Kuwait. Because not only in the title did you say Kuwait, but not anywhere in the video did you explain that this is Kuwait. And I think it's because you were so concerned about what people were gonna say afterwards that you missed the mark.
Call it flats here. In Canada, we call it apartments.
See, she said here. She didn't say Kuwait.
But it's like I guess the European influence. So we have a one-bedroom flat, and it's cozy. We have everything we need here. We really are enjoying our time here. So let me show you.
But do you have everything you need? Because I kind of noticed that this didn't look like anywhere Salah kept his belongings. I mean, how easy is it to bring a laptop, your gaming laptop, and your keyboard? How easy would that be just to set it up? I mean, it's bizarre.
Show you our setup. Everything is not perfect. There's some.
And she's always making excuses. Everything's not perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. But you're always aiming for perfect. I don't understand that. Like, if you could humble yourself and just be you, It would, you know, like you should be able to walk around in life going, who gives a fuck? Like we rent this big ass house. Do you know it costs us less to rent this house than it would a mortgage? But who wants a mortgage? I would be paying on it till I was 87 years old. I don't want a mortgage. Plus, not only that, it keeps me stuck here. If I say tomorrow, you know what? Let's go live in this city. We could give 30 days and be gone. There's no way I want to own something and be trapped at this age. Kids are grown, gone. So my point is, why can't you just be proud of your decisions instead of always making excuses and belittling people out there that want more information? It's like you're always trying to hide something, which is why you leave speculation to everyone's imagination. Yeah, and I don't have to fix anything when it breaks either. Exactly. We do anyway, though. If it's little things, like we fix it. We don't care. We're not going to call the landlord and wait for the whole appointment. We just fix it. What is she doing all day? She should be making her apartment a homey place. Yeah, the only personal things in here is her junk food and her candles. And Salah's laptop and his keyboard. Very, very odd. Very, very odd. And I think, well, as we go on, Fire Marshal Bill would have a problem with a few things. Remember when Chantal used to mock people? Yeah, and she tells you that was in the past, forget about it, but then she always brings up the past of everybody else. Like, I wish she could just stop. She's going to destroy the rest of her channel. If she don't think so, I guess she's going to fuck around and find out. Because people, if she's threatening reaction channels, they're going to leave. They're going to be done with her. Like I said, it's easier to react to YouTubers that channels have been removed. So much easier. They can't even strike you.
Things in the room we're going to keep private. It's a bedroom, right? So, but we will show you a bit of the bedroom. The bedroom is very large. Probably the largest room in the apartment. So yeah. All right, let's get to. All right, so I'm going to start with the living room area.
Okay.
This is the front door area. All right, and here is Salah's.
Why were the keys still in the door? That is bizarre. And so he just set this stuff up on the computer desk. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. And if you're a gamer, why don't you have a tower and a real gaming computer where you can, I don't know. I mean, I think that's an Asus, and it's a gaming computer, but like big time gamers, they, oh look, it's on his channel. Big time gamers, man, they usually want the big monitor, whatever.
Gaming station. And this here is Al Sultan Salah's channel.
That voice. Oh my God.
If you're into gaming, please subscribe.
Yes, she highlighted both their channels on her videos.
It would be much appreciated.
Yeah, this definitely staged to me. The wires, I know. I have them in my living room like that, but I didn't feel like creating a thing to hide my wire to my TV.
So yeah.
What you can do with, you cut a white PVC pipe in half, and you can hide the wires to your TVs very cheaply.
This is the gaming area. And we have...
I don't think it would have a humidifier next to a computer. I feel like the moisture could do damage to the TV and the computer. I mean, really, that's a big no-no. Fire Marshal Bill would say you should never have humidity next to electronics. Yeah, can you imagine you want to watch TV? You have to go in the bedroom if he's gaming. Oh my God. I'd be like, take your computer and your desk into the bedroom.
A diffuser here. Whenever I first arrived in Kuwait, I found the shape of it very different.
I mean, if you've got a combination lock pad, why would you have keys? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
That doesn't make sense.
Have the router, webcam, and the laptop. A little...
Boy, she spent more time on this gaming desk than she did in the whole apartment. Yes, no water near electronics. Yeah, there's no need for keys. There's a key for the bedroom door, too. Yeah, it's bizarre.
Little owl that Salah got for me.
Wow. Spending his paycheck on his woman like that.
Gaming.
No, they're called furnished flats. And I know the price of them, which would be affordable for Foodie Beauty. Hey, did you know now the exchange rate? So let's just say hypothetically that this place costs 200 KWDs, Kuwaiti dinars, right? Now the exchange rate's 4.4 as of today, as of recently, which would make the rent $880 in Canadian dollars. So there's that. In US dollars, it'd probably be $200.
Chair. All right, we have a TV here with the fireplace on it. You know how I like to put that in the background. Something cozy about it, especially winter, even if it is Kuwait.
Okay. All right, so now look around. There's a wall.
We have our sofas here.
Wall. So we know nowhere in here is there a kitchen or a bathroom. It is just wall.
Longer, bigger.
And then at the end of the... Ooh, somebody's been sleeping on that couch. Somebody's been sleeping on the couch. Oh, no, that's where she always sits for videos, isn't it? You might want to start sitting over here. Anyway, at the end of this couch is the hallway. Yeah, and all the walls are bare. But that's typical in furnished apartments because you don't want to hang anything on the walls. But the weird part is there isn't even a picture of the two of them together. Well, maybe it's in their bedroom. Nobody knows.
Sofa here. That's the central air control. This was on the window when we got it, and it's kind of like a weird window to in between. It's outside, but it's like inside.
Yes, I believe it's all inclusive, just a nugget.
So we don't really use it because we always have the AC on.
Because let me tell you why I believe that. And I am not going to sit here and have her pretend like these are snacks for visitors. Who puts boxes of snacks out for visitors? Nobody. Nobody. I don't. I keep them in my pantry, not out in the middle of the room. The reason I think that it's all inclusive is because as you see all the wiring, I believe the electricity is all shared, and I believe that it's a community bathroom with staged personal items.
All right.
Because we know for a fact she did not bring a bunch of personal things that would fill an entire bathroom. And we know she hasn't been shopping like that either.
And we have some candles here. I love candles. Salah's keyboard gets stored here. And
there's the Casio underneath. I don't know.
Coffee table. Thought I'd show you the snacks that we have.
No, I don't believe it's a community kitchen. No, I don't. Because of the washer and dryer in the kitchen, I believe it's a private kitchen.
So we have company often enough, and we like to have some snacks for people when they come over. And these are just some snacks that we have laying around. Of course, yes, I sneak some here and there. Duh. I'll show you my favorite ones.
I can't believe we're doing an apartment tour and we still got to include frickin' food. Oh my God, I just can't. Why don't you do a separate food in Kuwait? And then the big roll of plastic. You should take a roll of that home, put it on the island since your cats walk around on it. With dingleberries. Dingleberries.
And it's used as...
Mikaton. Imagine you're in a boarding house and some jerk starts playing Happy Birthday at 3 a.m. on a Casio keyboard. Yeah, her addiction is deep. Yes, it is. It's sad. It's really sad because even in an apartment tour, she's got to bring up her addiction to food. That just blows me away.
As kind of like a tablecloth, disposable tablecloth, I guess. Very custom here. You can eat on the...
Well, that's why in my opinion, Somebody's sleeping on the couch.
On with it. Under this carpet, by the way, is
Yeah, see, I can't do candles in my house because my little Chihuahua, the 4 pound, Tigs don't care, but the 4 pound Chihuahua has a really small trachea, and it will close his respiratory, and he'll start coughing and wheezing. So there is no plugins. There's nothing in my house because of him.
ceramic
I
top.
care more about him than my love for candles. Plus, breathing them in, I don't think they're good for us either. I don't think they're good for us. I gotta be honest. So maybe it's divine intervention that I'm not breathing in whatever expels in the air.
I don't know if it's
Perfume, probably some carcinogenics. I don't know.
marble or ceramic, but it's like glossy and hard. And
That would be marble, not ceramic.
anyway, so we have a roll of those from the grocery store.
She better be careful that she don't get wax all over that table since it is furnished. You know what they call it? They call it doll furniture. Ha! They call it doll furniture. Did you notice how low the coffee table and stuff is? That's what they call it. It makes the space look bigger than if you would have full size furniture. Oh my gosh, here they all come again. Full size furniture in that small space.
You set it out basically and put all the food on it, and then whenever you're done, you can like put chicken bones on it.
Why are we talking about food and plastic wrap? See, this is the problem with their content. How many times do you go over it, Chantal, before you decide this is the final product? Because you should have stuck strictly to just the apartment. I mean, I know technically this video would be 20 seconds long if you just did a tour, but you always divert. You always go away. We don't care about the plastic. We don't care about the food. You should save that for another video where you show putting the plastic out, throwing chicken bones on it, I suppose, pulling it all up. How many out there never went on a picnic with a plastic picnic table cover, and then when you were done, you just wrapped it all up together and threw it in the garbage in the park? I mean, this is not a new concept. I mean, it is for those that don't leave their dwelling, but should not be part of the tour. And I'm saying this as a spectator in the audience.
Whatever, and just wrap it up and put it right in the trash. Really awesome. I'm gonna miss these.
Take them home with you. It's fucking plastic. It'll breeze through customs. Oh my God. I'm sure you can buy them. They're called plastic rolls for painting. They sell them at Home Depot. Probably never walked in a Home Depot in your life. So we know that's the front door. We know these are all walls, and then right down here's the hallway. Now, will we take a walk down the hallway? Absolutely not. I know, why don't you put coasters or plastic under the candles? Sitting there showing a roll of plastic, but you don't put under the candles as they melt on the table. And those little tea lights, they get hot on the bottom, which will make that fake press board shit with the vinyl fake wood grain, it'll make it bubble. Just trying to help a bitch out.
Just a final shot from the hallway leading to the bedroom. All right, here's the light switches for the...
Is this not interesting? Why do we have so many light switches? That's why I think it's in a hall. Did you even see a wall between the kitchen and the bedroom that would accommodate all these switches? And why would you need all these switches for one bathroom in one apartment?
The bathroom, here's the bathroom door. It has like a key for a lock.
Yeah, I'm guessing the key is inside there. And when somebody pulls the key out, goes inside, shuts the door, and locks the door from the inside, and then people know that somebody's in there showering or doing whatever they do. Whatever they do in there. Yeah. I believe you staged I mean, this is somebody else's foot bath. We know you didn't bring it. We know you don't do your own pedicures. I'm just pulling out the nuggets. We know all this stuff. The cleaning supplies are left behind, all this stuff. I think this is staged, and then look at.
All right, here's the bathroom at a glance.
There's no way all this is hers. There's no freaking way. These are other people's stuff. Yeah, there's no way. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
We have a fan.
So up here, people, this is just, okay, hold on. Let me show you. I got to bring it down. This is just really bad caulking. This is not what you would call, you can even see it's on the pipe. What they did was took the grout and just let it clump. And you can see where some of the grout got on the tiles. It's just a bad grout job. Even got on the ceiling. That's not black mold. Nope. That's just grout. And they let it cake up, which means that it'll crack in moisture when it's exposed like that. Instead of putting up some sort of trim and shit like that. Gotta move this back up. So no, that is not black mold or any of the type.
Here. We have some bathroom Crocs because the floor can get wet.
And do you see how square that room is? There's no way between the kitchen and the bedroom. Now, if it was elongated, I would believe it was inside their place. But the fact that it's square, when I looked at the space between the kitchen and the bedroom, we were only talking like maybe, I'm going to just even say, maybe 2 to 3 feet. This bathroom's wider than that, for sure. Now, if this would have been brought in and narrowed, I would have believed it. But it's too square. That's just my opinion, allegedly.
Because as you can see, the shower is...
I don't understand why she didn't walk down the hall. Did she do it on purpose to create... there's no black caulk in there. That's white. This is where it's just too thick. See? And it cracks. It's just too thick. It was never sanded. And it's not caulk. It is literally grout. They didn't even do caulk. They grouted too high, and they either didn't finish the tiling or they just decided that was enough and left the grout there. So it dried cakey, and it's little cracks from the moisture. That's it. That's all that is. It's not black mold. They should have just took the tiles up higher. And yes, that grout is never going to... Oh, you were joking. That grout is never going to get black mold because it's grout. She says she hates editing and is too lazy to do it. If she edits something out, there's a reason. Exactly. And why did she film it? Why didn't she just take a walk down through the apartment? I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, why play games and then make people speculate that this is a communal bathroom? Because you didn't walk down the hall and go, here's the door to the bathroom. No. See, she does that shit when she's hiding shit.
In the bathroom, like, there's no tub. So the water drains in this drain. We lift the cap.
Yeah. You know what these are called? You know what these are called? They're called a wet bath. They're called a wet bath. That's it. They have RVs. Old RVs have wet baths. Take a shit, stand up, take a shower. But then people, you know, like at home, you want to step out of your shower or from going to the bathroom without your feet being wet or having to put Crocs on every time you go in the bathroom. Yes, I know she stepped on the drain and cracked it. Of course she did. Because she doesn't pay attention to what she's doing. Anyway, it is kind of a terrible place to put the drain right under the shower head and right in front of the toilet, but not our circus, not our monkeys. Here's what grosses me out the most, though. Doesn't that seem like a lot of hair on the floor? Does that seem like a lot of... Never mind. Yes. And you would think of foot fungus. You would think of... You can't ever go to the bathroom without your feet being wet. Which is why it's probably communal. Seriously. There would be absolutely no need for this kind of bathroom inside an apartment. There's no way. Nope, 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 nope.
I did step on it, so it's cracked. It's like in the way, I don't know. Anyway, we have the...
Staged. Who puts a bath accessory box on the back of a toilet like you decorated the bathroom? Nobody. Another nugget.
bidet hose and the toilet. This is a foot soaker.
Yeah, which isn't yours. Which isn't yours, and you wouldn't use it in the bathroom anyway. If it was yours and you staged it to look like a spa, that's electrical. Though you plug those in. So it wouldn't be in that bathroom because there is no plugs if you haven't noticed. You think it's Salah and Murad's apartment? Could be.
And here we have the toiletries.
There's somebody else's.
For the shower. In the corner. The shower is pretty good. It's like strong, but kind of like rainfall-y.
That far away from your head? How in the hell? I mean, who lives in there? Andre the Giant? Did you see how high up that is? Can you imagine her at 5'1"? Well, thank God she don't have long, thick hair. You'd never get it out. You'd never get the shampoo out. And not only that, there is no filter on that pipe, which means that water that you can't drink, you're going to be absorbing that on your scalp and your hair.
So yeah, but we do have a hot water.
Fire Marshal Bill would have a problem with this. Fire Marshal Bill would have a problem with this. So this is probably, I don't know, it's a pretty good size. It may be 20 gallon, because it's not long and cylinder, it's round. So maybe there's more circumference and people think it looks like a 6 or a 10 gallon. No, that looks pretty, that looks pretty big. Anyway, look at the live wires. Look at the live wires. Can you imagine if, let's say, whatever this bracket is, holding this heavy, full of water, constantly got water coming in and out, heating up. Can you imagine if that came off the wall while you're in the shower and live wires landed in the water at your feet? Would that be nuts? That's not black mold, it's caulk. It's grout, see? It's really thick grout. How many times we got to show this? That's all that is. It's not black mold. Anyway, they just didn't sand it or put any tile there like they did in the kitchen. But can you imagine? You'd be electrocuted to death. That would never pass. That should have been on the floor, covered. Oh my God. Not even in the bathroom, I gotta be honest. Holy crap.
Tank right in the bathroom here. So
I would never take a shower in there seeing all this. Anything to do with wires. Yeah, there's no mold in the desert. It's not an issue.
the hot water tank.
Question. What's this one for?
A mirror.
Oh, I missed it.
The sink.
I gotta go back in. There we go.
Oh.
You girl, that even the mirror's too high for you.
Oh.
Yeah, why wasn't that put in the kitchen? Exactly. If it's not a communal bathroom, that would have been in the kitchen or in a space away from the bathroom.
Hi. So, yeah.
Communal.
That's the bathroom. Oh, And this thing is better than a mop.
It's a squeegee. Can we identify it for what it is? It's a squeegee. But no matter how much you squeegee that pubic hair floor, it's still going to be damp because people are probably constantly in and out of there showering, which makes me wonder why you guys stay up all night. And I think part of it is because of this reason. It's probably busy all day. She is very shy about people noticing her, right? So if she's got to take a shit and stuff, she'll do it in the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping. That's probably the emergency pressure valve relief under the tank that they didn't bother to connect. Meaning if the water heater overpressures, you're going to get blasted with boiling water, right? All that's weird. All of it's weird. So anyway, I think that she does her business, her showers, and all her other stuff in the middle of the night. I have a feeling that's why she's up all night and sleeps all day. It's just weird, but it seems to make sense to me. If you want to avoid people in the building or going to the bathroom and all that stuff, when's the best time to do it? When everybody's asleep or at work. But what if there's women at home all day with kids running around and shit? I mean, isn't this more like the married housing? Or do you think this is still bachelor housing? Do you think that Salah lives with Murad and they're at their parents' house staying right now while she uses this place? I don't know. So many questions. And it's all for entertainment, Chantal. No hatred.
Basically, like, squeegees the water into the drain.
Are you going to be squeegeeing up those pubic hairs we just saw on the floor?
After a shower, and it helps the floor dry much quicker. I don't know what it's called, but I call it a shower squeegee, and it's amazing. Works very well.
What's with the thumbs up, Fonzie?
All right, guys, now I'm going to show you our kitchen. The kitchen is the smallest place in the apartment, but it's really packed well.
Okay, so here's your front door. I mean, she just came back in, right? That's what I think. She's about to go down the hall. And we know living room's over here, this way. So there's the front door. She's going to go down the hall. Now this, I believe, she walked down the hall. The first door on the left is going to be the kitchen.
Salah did a really good...
But she won't walk us there. She cuts it off.
Packing everything in. Like, you won't believe for the space how much is actually in this little space. So you'll see. Let me show you. All right, so we have a...
Okay. Yeah, you packed a lot of stuff in there. But who wants to sleep with a big propane tank next to a microwave? Oh my God.
Full-size fridge.
What if you were cooking your 5 pounds of rice and you forgot to turn the valve off when you were done? And there's a leak in that small space. Do you know how many people die in campers? Another Fire Marshal Bill. Fire Marshal Bill would say no. Do you know, listen. Propane, the propane grills outside. Well, people we know had theirs outside of their garage, right? Out in the back, outside the house, right? And do you know that tank blew up? And do you know it blew the whole house up? Outside, next to the garage. Can you imagine in this little space? And I'm going to think every apartment has one, or other apartments were smart and got the electric inductions, which are safe.
All right, I'm going to show you what's in the fridge, but keep in mind we have to do groceries. So right now we just have a bunch of drinks. Again,
this is bizarre. This is so bizarre. There's like no food in this kitchen. There are yogurts, egg, cheese, and water and juice. For grown-ups, I mean, she didn't open the freezer. It's probably full of chicken strips, but the air fryer's not even there. Have you noticed that? Remember they talked about how they had an air fryer in the last place? I didn't see it anywhere in this kitchen.
And for when company comes and for us to drink as well.
You don't have company, Chantal. You're alone all the time.
We have some waters, because we have to drink bottled water here, Pepsi, Mirinda.
Do you see anything normal in this refrigerator? Anything? Hold up. We gotta do a comparison. Oh my God. Did you see milk? Did you see coffee creamer? Did you see condiments? Did you? Do you see any food? This is normal. Pantries. Right? Pantries. Did you see anything in there that even represented? Look at this mess. Can't help it. It's all the van stuff and then some. But do you see what I'm saying? Did you see food? I want you to look around and see if you see any food. Now, she has no car. He's gone all the time. All the time, even in the middle of the night. Just saying.
Juice, yogurts, eggs, cheese, halloumi. That's about it. All right, so we have a washer here and the dryer here and the laundry.
Here's the weird thing, too. Is this the only place that they could have put a vent out? Because if you notice, there ain't a window in this freaking house. So, where does that vent out? And why wouldn't they put in a kitchen window on the same wall that you can vent a fan out and a dryer? Why wouldn't they put a window so you can get some circulation? I don't know. This is why, you know, some of those places we saw in other countries when COVID hit and it would wipe out an entire building is because of this kind of shit.
Laundry soap up
No
there.
windows.
You have to kind of stack things when you have a small space.
I would be on the next plane home. Any women out there that would have done this? Any women out there that would have done this and then you're going to come back and call it home? When you come back, you have no personal items in this house. This is bizarre.
It's a pretty big dryer. Fits a lot of things inside.
You better hope it vents out. There's going to be a morning y'all don't even wake up. Between the propane. Wow. Beyond depressing. And look up here. This is laundry stuff. There's no food. There is no cabinets. There is nowhere for food. Is that why you think this is a communal kitchen? Because there's absolutely not one cart with food on it.
We have the gas tank for the...
There ain't even a sticker on there that this has been inspected. Do you know how many people die in campers because of... Do you see the electric cord sitting on this propane? One leak in that small space with no ventilation is lights out. Foodie Benny. Why are you into the drama? Why do you have to worry about... I ain't worrying about others. I'm worrying about this propane tank right now in a kitchen, trying to save a bitch's life. And here you are in here creating drama. Talk about drama. How'd you get over here if you're not into drama? You should be over in the knitting community. We don't have to worry about them. Let them stay. This is crazy. This could be the eternal sleep. I am uncomfortable with that tank too. And that's because I've lived in a camper. And I've known people to die in their campers. And they put a sulfur in propane so you could smell sulfur, but it doesn't always happen. And not to have a carbon monoxide detector in that kitchen is even more ridiculous.
Stove, more laundry.
But Foodie Benny doesn't even care if Foodie Beauty dies or not. None of your business. None of your business. But they're coming over here, making my channel their business. Isn't that funny? It's called hypocrisy, Foodie Benny. So what do we have, bags of food under here? Or is that the dirty clothes?
Fabric softener. Here's the gas stove.
Yeah, they may not even, you're right, it's called capsaicin, right? Capsaicin. What if they don't even add it to the propane in Kuwait? What if she turned this down to low instead of off, and then it just kept leaking? I can't. I'm getting anxiety thinking about this. Thank you, Jesus, that I have an electric cooktop. But they could have got an induction, which would have been super safe in that space. You're right, I don't care. I have seen you streaming about that chef too. Well, then you're a fan. You're always involving yourselves in others' lives, and here you are involving yourself in my life. I could care a less. Okay. I'll go back to gaming. No, there's two burners. I think two burners. I think that, yeah, this rice cooker's sitting on the burner. Yeah, I've got one of those campfire grills. Exactly. And on mine, you screw on the green canister so that you can completely unscrew the green canister, take it off, and put the cap back on the stove. That's why they have those. This fire marshal Bill would have a heyday in this place. And we don't even have food up here, just tea. Maybe this is communal. Don't worry, Courtney. It's just from Foodie Beauty. It's probably one of her sock accounts. She's bored. She's sitting there all day. It's like 6 o'clock. Salah's not home. This is all she has to do. She has no car. I really feel bad for you, Foodie Beauty. I really, really do. I feel really bad for you. This is not living. Sorry.
Up here we have the shisha supplies, tea, coals, roast vanilla, candle beside the lunch meat, some clean dishes. This is the sink.
Well, that's why I think it's Foodie Beauty, because I cover Rev and Shani, and I have covered Nader in the past, but it's been a long time. And Foodie Beauty, whenever anyone covers her or Nader, yeah, so that must be the chef, even though I've covered Chef Shani way more.
I like this thing.
She can't come in as herself. She can't come in as herself. I mean, she's not blocked. She just won't. Because she just can't have a conversation about her own content. And no, Chantal, I don't film my own life. I have. I feel sorry for you obsessing over other. And here you are. You're only trying to make money off of her and all. Oh, that's definitely a Foodie Beauty. Yep. See, you covering. I don't make the money that Foodie Beauty makes, so you shouldn't be worried about. Oh, that's right. I might be making what you make now. Well, if we weren't allowed to do it on YouTube, nobody would do it. So there's that.
Convenient. I don't have one at home. And I have a garbage bag under here.
Tally Girl's done with you derailing my chat, so guess you're out for the day. Find another sock account and come on back.
Juicer.
See, there's just no food. A bunch of noodles. That's not a pantry. That is so bizarre. Could be, Mama Mayhem. Well, no, because then he would have a wife. He'd be living at home with his wife and kid. We'll be together with a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of our single bed. We'll share the same room. Yeah. The shallow sink. Yeah. It's like a camping sink. What? Oh, here we go. Power through faith. Why do you choose to make fun of families that can't afford higher priced homes in Kuwait? Florida? What? You're making no sense. FL, what does that mean? We do have own bathrooms. We have own furnished homes. What? What does that even mean? I lived in a trailer with 2 kids. You should have watched it from the beginning. I have a problem with the safety issues and something happening, like being electrocuted in that shower. Kuwait, Florida. Oh. No, we're in actual Kuwait. Pay attention. Follow the bouncing ball. Start from the beginning.
That's sugar, just some pastas and rices and things. And this is my Nescafe station. These are mushrooms there right now, but they're just renting it.
You didn't write FTI. You wrote FL.
They're just...
Try it. Edit and read before you hit send.
Taking a space in my Nescafe thing. I'm kidding. This is some bottled water in there. I'm going to have some Nescafe later. And some utensils. And the 3-in-1 I'm obsessed with.
What is that? Nescafe. Is that an instant coffee? Is that instant coffee? I thought you drink Turkish coffee in Kuwait.
Yay. So here is the kitchen.
Oh, they don't care if Foodie Beauty is vile to people. They don't care if Foodie Beauty reacts to reactors. They don't care if Foodie Beauty does anything disgusting. They could care less. How dare you do commentary on her content that she puts out for the world to see, right? How dare you? Oh, please.
At a glance.
Is this the apartment you live in too? Are you in Kuwait or are you in Florida? You still haven't. Well, I don't even know what a T. What. This is not the private sector of Kuwait. She said he was going to take care of her. That he was going to treat her like a queen. So then we say, oh my God, I can't wait to see your palace. Pay attention to all. It all fits together like a puzzle. As she makes fun of other people who lived in trailers, who had a she shed, who lived in an apartment that may or may not be decorated in the colors of a Motel 6. She made fun of people. Yeah, and she said he lived in a house. Plus, we have proof he lived in a house. It's on his own YouTube channel. It's on his own YouTube channel with big windows and beautiful silk curtains. So what's up with this? And her CPAP isn't working very well, according to her. She needs to get home. I can't find the air fryer either. They used it in the last place, but it's not here. There ain't any closets. Nowhere. Where do your clothes go? On the floor?
There's also a fan here. It does work. There you go.
I would hope so. I would keep that on all night. If it's a suction fan.
Pretty powerful.
That wiring looks sketch as hell, too. That looks like it needs some sheathing over it. It looks exposed. Oh, my God. Foodie, get on the plane, go home. Maybe she's cooking in the bedroom, like the lady from M600PL who fried bacon in bed. Oh, my God. She probably used the air fryer so many times without cleaning it, she broke it. I don't know. And that's what I'm talking about. Fire Marshal Bill. I'm doing an inspection. I don't care if she's living in a shoebox because I know she's got a luxury villa in Canada. But she really built up this man. That he had his own business. He was going to treat her like a queen. He was going to take care of her. Okay.
I turn it.
In the world's fifth, like, most wealthy country in the world.
When I'm cooking.
They can't even do grout and tile.
All right, guys. So now that I showed you our kitchen, I'm going to show you some of the bedroom. All right, let's go. We have like a...
There's a bed. Okay. One single bed in there. Yeah, where's the purple mattress he bought you, too?
Key to lock it.
Oh, you can see the table, the white table next to the bed. That's a double bed. That's a white table. I've already seen it on the website when it was advertised.
If we need to. So this is like the lighting here. We have a window, but we...
Yeah, and why does it have an exterior door lock? Oh my God, I would swallow that key. I would swallow that key, man. I wouldn't let anybody have that key. Why would it lock from the outside? What the fuck?
We keep this drawn, this closed, because we have a neighbor in front of us.
What does that mean? In the daytime, you can't open that and open the window and get a damn breeze in there? Meanwhile, we got 7 candles burning. We got a propane tank that has no sticker that it's been inspected and signed off on. Holy shit. We've got a hot water heater hanging above a wet bathroom. Oh my God.
So...
That is not a purple mattress. That's a very thin mattress, by the way. That is not a purple mattress. Purple mattresses are thick. You know how I know one? Because my friend had a $4,000 king-size purple mattress. And that thing was thick as my bed. My bed's like 10 inches deep or 12, right? It opens directly to the neighbor's window. Oh my God. You open the window and they pop their head in your room. Oh! So we already seen in the mirrored image of the door handle that there is no personal items in there. Maybe on the nightstand, but that's just weird. Hide it in the drawer, whatever it is. But you could have moved those items and then went on to film that side of the room. Unless somewhere over there, there is no, there's no child living in there. There's no toys. It's going to prove that it's a double bed, you know. Sleeping single in a double bed. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Y'all wanted a show, right? You wanted a show. Hold on. We gotta do. Sleeping single in a double bed. Sleeping single in a double bed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, that is brutal. Brutal. Sleeping single in a double bed. Yeah, there's no pictures. Wouldn't you hang a picture like, or even those sayings, you know, you can peel back off the wall, they're vinyl, says, kiss me goodnight. Like, you think you would do something. This is like a hostage situation. This isn't even romantic. This isn't even an attempt to make this feel cozy, right? You know, hang some things, like add a little color. Right? Just anything, because this house has 13-foot ceilings. Like, I got to do something to bring the ceilings down, create a little warmth.
It's part of the bed. We have some personal things on this side of the room that we don't.
Oh, Jesus. Betty Barnes. Is that even a woman's picture? Oh, yeah, I guess so. That's right. The chef is Nadam. No, it's not her. And this No Madness, who isn't a nomad, it's N-O, like no, as in yes, no, who isn't even a nomad, is racist toward Kuwait, like Trump. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. Because she thinks all Middle Easterns are Turkish. Why would I say that? That's stupid. I know the difference. Syrian, Turkish, Arabic. Really? I went to college, so I studied Middle Eastern religion and culture. So, nice try, idiot.
Want to reveal to you guys, but here we have...
Yeah, Kuwait's not a race, you idiot.
TV, entertainment area, some candles down there. We have a base. And
yeah, it sucks though when a troll can't even troll good.
bar for movies.
I said they drink Turkish coffee. She has said it 100 times. Pay attention, Betty Barnes. You said Amy had Turkish coffee in Kuwait. I don't even know who Amy is. You're making shit up. Get rid of Betty Barnes. They're just trying to derail the chat, and we're having a good time. Yeah, thanks for the view, Betty.
Bath and Body Works candles. And guess whose channel this is? It's a
Guess whose channel?
couples channel. Check it out.
Betty just making shit up. I've never even talked about Amy and Turkish coffee. Just making shit up.
To fix the banner, and I will. But
I never watched Amy anyway. I it's sad, but I've never watched her. I don't know why she left or got yeeted. I have no clue. Don't even care.
yeah, if you're interested in couples vlogs, please check
Yes, Chantal has many sock puppets, and so does Misery Moo.
out our channel.
Go breastfeed your little fake babies.
I appreciate it. Champagne toast.
I don't know. There was some channel where a woman, she wore a hijab, and her name was Amy. That's all I know. There you go. Amy's life journey. Somebody put it in the chat.
And champagne toast. I really like champagne toast. All right, guys, so that's the end of the tour. Kind of short, I know. Just a one-bedroom apartment to show you most of it. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed sharing our home with you. And
Girl, you need to fix that air. You're sweating under your eyes. I can't even imagine being this hot all the time. No way.
I'm sweaty. Oh well. Anyways, until the next video, guys.
She used to hit her kids. Bella Wolf, she had a toilet and a minivan, and she liked to hit her kids with a wooden spoon. Wow, that is sad. That's so bad. Oh my God. I did not know that. When it was found out she was beating her kids, she kind of left. She vaporized. Well, of course. Those little Nescafe packs are Turkish coffee. Oh, good to know, Sassy Smurf. Thank you. I could never fake being happy. No, me either. No way. No way. And I'm going to tell you why I think she's not happy. And this is just my opinion. Amy, her name was Amy Ramadan. She got caught beating her child till he screamed for help. She forgot to mute. She got involved with CPS and disappeared. Well, there you go. People living false lives on the internet. Good thing somebody did commentary on them and exposed her. Wow, see how helpful we are? Or people just be doing nefarious shit. Can't have that. All right, we're gonna go to Queen of WTF.
I am Henry.
I'm gonna give Queen of WTF a view instead of the 3.5 hour live that our newlywed did all alone in that apartment by herself while her man was out with his friends. Yay. I've been with my husband 18 years. He's only been out with his friends once in his life. I thought when you're married, you could go out together, but evidently not. Wow, what a great life. You can't even hang out with your husband and his friends. Wow. No, thank you. Women are treated what? Like they got to be separate. That's strange, Bella, for sure. There's the link to Queen of WTF channel. If you're not subscribed, please do. And now we're going to cover part of the rant because I'm not doing 3.5 hours. So anytime anybody wants to come over here and say, why are you talking about somebody's content? I would rather talk about their content than what she's about to say about other human beings. So if people are out there giving it, then they're going to get it. Yeah, and we're so jealous of her. So there you go with your sock accounts. I don't get butt hurt and thin skin like Chantal does. She puts the shit out there and like she's vile. She's called people the R word. She has told America that we deserve the Kicked Up Pumps as our national anthem. She has put down Americans so much. And the Americans are paying her damn bills, aren't they? That's what I thought. And she has called an elderly woman, what is it, tea and dust, and makes fun of her. So I guess it's tit for tat. So stay in your own backyard. Amy still has a Twitter? Oh my. Okay, let me get this.
I am Henry.
I almost signed up for the premium today. Oh my gosh. So I wouldn't have any commercials. That's all right. Yeah, Louis 23 Fly. Reaction channels are keeping her relevant. So as soon as we quit, as people are doing, even FFG's moving on, Yaba's moving on, and I'm moving on. I'm doing Shani and Rev. I think I'm going to start doing some Truthfully Trisha. And yeah, so she can just stay in Kuwait. And if she needs any help, sorry, we won't be around. So we won't know. We just won't know. So there's that. And if I choose to cover her again, I'm gonna. Nothing's set in stone. I do what I want over here. Ding, da, da, ding.
I'm a fat queen.
It's called soulmates.
I'm a very loving person. You're messing with the wrong ones.
Now, the one thing we have learned over the years, the one thing we've learned over the years is that Foodie Beauty always lets us know through her actions. Yeah, she still has a chance to yell bananas. Kind of like the paperclip era, right? So anyway, she has always let us know through her actions when she's depressed or upset, not happy. Because when she was happy with Nader, she was dancing, singing, having so much fun, and doing things, going to the zoo, going to parks. And I mean in a fun way, like you could see the energy and how excited she was, right? So, and I'm not saying Nader's a good guy. I'm just saying I'm looking at her actions because people always misread what you're saying. So you got to be super specific on YouTube or they'll say, but you said, right? So anyway, we could tell just the way she talked, how silly she was in the kitchen. Even when she was home, she was still silly, making you laugh and funny. Ever since she's been in Kuwait, honestly, let's just watch. I mean, this has been the same shit for 2 months. You go to a whole new country across the world, you sit inside a room like you did in Canada, and you rant and you overeat. That's what you did when you were depressed. And she just admitted she's going through depression again. I would have never left my home until I was properly treated. Because this is too much to dump on a 29-year-old brand new marriage. Wow.
The fact that I can still get a hot, younger man to move.
This was disturbing in many ways, wearing a niqab and ranting about FFG. Oh my God.
You guys know I like to talk and I like attention, so give it to me. I'm not going.
It is true, you do need attention.
What does everyone think I'm?
Which is weird in itself.
Diabetes. I'm trying to diet.
Yeah, this has become so boring. And I don't care how much she hates hearing that. We're the audience. So until she gets home, a lot of people are walking away from this.
Real. You know, I like to just be real. Like, I hate just being scripted all the time. Anyway, I was going to join a gym, but I decided, nah. Hello, guys. I'm trying to be quiet because I'm sneaky beeping while my husband's sleeping. And I have become a little muted, I guess. More reserved. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, I cannot take a break from YouTube. Maybe I just need attention. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
Okay, so this was last night. After she put up the Kuwaiti apartment tour, right? She worked on that. Then she came on live while Salah was out with his friends. It was like 3:30 in the morning. And she's drinking a big old Pepsi, which is fine. She thinks she'll rebuild her audience. That's fine. It's just, it's not the content, like the audience, you know, that they wanted. So she can't be mad about it. Just be happy. That you got rid of all the people that want, because pretty soon, if you don't rant and try to draw those people back in, which is exactly what you're doing. You are trying to draw those people back in. Because if you truly are moving forward, you have found your new self, right? You would get a new audience. But you keep flip-flopping. You're on the fence about this. And that's the obvious part. She always goes live while Pete's live. Yep, because everybody went over to Pete's. This is a common tactic on YouTube. When somebody is frustrated with you, they will go live at the same time you're live because she wants his audience to come back. She wanted somebody to go over there and say in Pete's chat, Foodie Beauty's live, and see how many people would leave his live and come to her. This is a common tactic on YouTube, especially people that live on the income. They actually depend on their YouTube income. It's so obvious. And people do it all the time. Like, I wasn't going to go live because Yaba was live, but she wasn't covering Foodie Beauty. That's why I went live, because I like to watch Yaba, and I don't have any of her audience, but to me, it's just, I want everybody in the community that likes to watch all the reaction channels. It's like lining them all up for the day so you guys can be entertained all day instead of doing them at the same time. Like, that's just how I like to do things, because I like to watch Yaba, and but she definitely resents Pete, yeah, because he's cooking, he's not relying on her. He's moving away from her in his own way. Like, he's learned how to cook, clean, and his chat's encouraging him. They're helping him, and she don't like it. Oh, thank you, Jarella.
Birthday for real? Happy birthday, Amberly. Sure, I won't be that much of a bee. What I don't get, it's not that I'm butthurt.
So, if Salah's out with his friends, right? Or is this before he went out with his friends? He dropped her off some food. I have a feeling he continuously makes her happy by dropping off food. I just don't feel like I just don't feel like he stays there. I just don't. It's in my opinion, though. I don't feel like he stays there.
I'm kind of like, where does she come off judging me? Like, look at her.
Foodie, this is wash, rinse, repeat. Your obsession, I'm talking about obsession, with FFG, like, if she's not that important, don't ever talk about her. You're building her audience. So that's weird. You know how audiences are built. Your audience is built. So if the reaction channels aren't live when you go live, we know they come and watch you. That's how it works. If everybody quit talking about you, there's not going to be anybody anymore. Why can't you just play ball? Why are you listening to what other people are saying when you know how it works?
She's a whole ass big toe mess. Like, I'm sorry for my language.
If she's such a mess, why does she have 3.4 thousand watchers on her live stream? And who cares if she's a mess? You're a mess. We're all a mess. Who cares?
Sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? Like, so what? Like, there's nothing wrong with our apartment. You just need something for content, something to rip on me for.
You're the one that put it out as content. You're the one that put it out as content.
Your audience are rage pigs, and they won't watch you otherwise, honey.
Wow, rage pigs? You literally called human beings rage pigs? Wow, that's pretty judgmental. Just saying.
It's not my forever home. Like, this is not her forever job, right? You know who we're talking about, right? The ogress. What people...
Wow. Fix that abaya as you call somebody an ogre. Just saying. And I'm not saying, if you know what I'm saying.
Horrible about your flat. It's perfectly fine because they...
You know, an ogre is always angry and grumpy, right? Chantal? Yeah, where's her little skinny boys? Yeah, FFG is a funny mess. FFG never used to rage after her until she gave her a reason to in real life. So I don't know. I would have probably been done with you altogether. But I would have seeked revenge legally, for sure. But also, she built her money off of the people that hate you. So why would you give that any light? I don't get it. That's weird.
Need big toe head.
Like, the more you act like this, because you're hungry, start eating so you chill the fuck out. But the more you act like this, dressed up as if you are Islamic, because this outfit is a religious thing, by the way. And it's only cultural to nationals. But anyway, just saying, the more you do this, the more you're going to lose people. Yeah, and she calls Dee Dee doo-doo. Yeah.
Content. They need something. It's pathetic. Like, people don't realize this speaks more about your character than anything else. Like,
I'm going to tell you right now, if you didn't act like this, there would be nothing to cover. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. But when you rant, right? Or you lie, or you manipulate, or you gaslight, people are interested in finding out the truth. It's all about truth seeking.
sorry, but it's true, right? So you know what? Let's all just cut the fake crap. We all don't like being criticized. We all don't like being bullied. We all don't like being name called. Yeah.
You name call everybody. What have you called Nader? And yet you have not struck his channel. Still concerned about that. You still don't go off on Nader, even after he put up a private picture of you in bed. You still do not rage about Nader. And you're mad because FFG went to a public fashion show that was not your fashion show. There were people from the public sitting in there. Now, would have I done that? No. No. I wouldn't even have given you that. But I'm just saying, because I don't do that. That's weird. Anyway, and like Monty going to Orange Julep waiting for you. Somebody else did. You went to an apartment building and sat in the parking lot, a motel, that's right. You went and sat in a motel parking lot thinking it was FFG's apartment or whatever you call it, motel room. You sat there and stared at it. That was weird. And that was before she went to your fashion show.
Yeah, it would get to anybody. If you're from the human race, this is Dakus. She tried her little vlog channel. That's pathetic as usual.
So now you're putting down her vlog channel? What? Your couples channel is not Netflix worthy. Let's put it that way.
It's not very becoming of you. You're not a good Muslim. Shut up. Number one, I haven't fully converted. Number two, like, look at the people who are like judging me. They're also not good Muslims.
You're doing this just to get the reaction channels to react, because this is wash, rinse, repeat. You've said all this stuff before. I'm not fully converted, so I don't have to act like a Muslim. I don't have to behave. Right? I mean, you've done this so many times, and I am never going to Google my name. I am never going to talk about FFG. It is your beezers that keep bringing you the information, and some other people, for you to do this. So you're the one that's being used. If you just went on with your happy life, then nobody would have anything to say. So I think you're doing it on purpose. I think it's almost the end of the month. You got about 3 more days to try to get those views. That's what this is all about, isn't it? So you're just playing a role again? Because you really don't look mad. I've seen you mad. You definitely can't control your anger when you're mad. This is performance art. Because the only time you get views and make money is when you do this and the reaction channels react. But it's about to come to an end because we're tired of you saying one thing and doing another.
You're supposed to judge another Muslim person, so that makes you a bad Muslim right off the bat.
We're not Muslim, neither are you.
And then look at, like, Goblinfish, the other person judging me for being Muslim. Are you kidding? Do you want me to list the things that you crimes against humanity? I'm not in a bad mood. I just like to vent sometimes.
I'm not in a bad mood. I just like to vent. No, you like to create drama so you can get the views. Hey, kudos. At least you know how to work your business.
I don't need my man to be rich. Like, but the thing is like, she's judging me and my husband when it's like, where's yours? Like, where's yours?
She don't put her man on camera. So he's not fair game. She don't have to prove that she's sleeping with a man to be happy. That's your gig. That's why you went on Tinder, met all these strange people, had to talk about it, have one night stands, flex about it, because you're the one that thinks you have to have a man to be important on YouTube. That is the weirdest shit in the world.
I just think that it's so hypocritical. If you're going to judge somebody like that, cam up. Like
Why does she have to cam up? You're the one that chooses to cam up. I cam up. What does that prove? So you can make more fun of her? That's weird. Thank you so much, Celebrity Juicer, for sending me $20 on the Cash App. Love you too.
you're a coward.
I love your channel and your work too, Celebrity Juicer.
I mean, exactly. This is all we need.
I know, she always makes excuses for when she does exactly what she accuses other people of and convinces her audience that she doesn't do that. What? I mean, that would put your head in a blender. That's ridiculous. All the proof is out there. She knows it. This is called gaslighting. You're all crazy. That was in the past. But everything the FFG did in the past a year ago is still at the forefront of her consciousness.
Like, we don't need extravagant things. Like, whatever. I'm trying to save money too and be more financially responsible.
Nobody cares. If you just ignored all that, then nobody would have anything to say.
I'm not gonna like go buy a gaudy, stupid, ugly Gucci purse. Like, what? And
Well, I'm not into Gucci, but why would it be a gaudy, ugly Gucci purse? Who cares? Who cares if she wears Adidas? You're wearing a hijab and an abaya. And I don't know what kind of purse you're carrying because I don't care.
still wear Adidas.
Sounds like a jealous woman, does it not? Isn't that what jealous women do? They covet their neighbor. They covet thy neighbor, right? Like they covet the things they have.
Salah's gone right now, so I'm busy. I'm like, I'm gonna go live. Again, where's your place? And like, who cares? Like, whenever we moved in, like, I think he had to do a lot of the work himself, like just caulking and stuff himself. And he's not like a construction person, but I mean, like, it's just so irrelevant. And like, really, like, the caulking still looks better than your face, so shut it.
No, it don't, actually. And that's not caulking. That's called grout. Caulking is shiny and it's water resistant. Grout is what you put on the walls to hang ceramic tile, right? And then you fill in the cracks, but you're supposed to smooth it out. You're supposed to smooth it out and sand it and then put a nice little edging on the tile. But yeah, no, that is like below subpar workmanship. And no, Salah didn't do that. That tile's been up a long time because that grout even is dried out and has cracks in it.
And then barbecue chicken, like.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to go to Panera and have a broccoli cheddar bread bowl. Yes, I do. Of course they did Christy Girl Adventures. She follows along with anything. She doesn't think for herself. Everybody's trying to ruin her business and her channel, which is really sad that she's allowing other people to take over the business that she built and created on her own character. She is letting other people take control of it and destroy her. That's really sad. And you're going to call these people your friends? Wow. That is really sad. And these are people you used to bitch about because they turned on you once before, did they not?
I know, like putting the picture of the crack. I'm like, I know what they're going to focus on in the video. It's just annoying. I'm like, she's going to put the cracks in the wall as the thumbnail to try to get views. Loser.
Well, then don't film it. Who cares? Be proud of where you're at. Who gives a shit? You don't live there. That's just your destination right now.
We don't even.
Yeah, he's not quite Bob Villa, is he?
I don't even cook that much, like, because I don't have a bum husband and he can order out for me.
Oh. Oh, okay. You don't cook because your man brings you food to keep you happy, right? And we already noticed there's nothing in that place to cook but noodles.
buying you things. Nobody. Me. I'm paying your bills and buying you dinner.
Right? She is vindictive, but she's doing it for views because it's the end of December and this is the best time to make some money. And this is the end. 3 days. It's over. She had to rant. She had to rant. She's at 7,000 views. She used to be at 30,000. So this is going to hurt her. But she deleted all the views. It's not the reaction channels that did anything to her. She deleted so many videos, she threw herself in the bottom of the algorithm. You can't do that. Because everything is an algorithm and it's based on a median. But I don't even know why she deleted all of them when they're all over the internet anyway. I'd have been like, no, let that shit keep making views. It's in the past, who cares? But she deleted it all. I don't know why she sits and thinks, because when she does, she screws herself over and blames it on everybody else. I have a feeling this is basically her pattern in life.
So you should be thanking me, big toe. Beauty buddy.
Yeah, I love to cook for my husband. Absolutely love it. Because I love him. And I want him to come home to a happy meal. But if somebody keeps delivering you food, first of all, they're not eating with you, period. Second of all, in my opinion, allegedly, I would think they wouldn't live with me either.
You saw what video?
You think this would make her calm down, but no. You seen what video? What did they say about me? Oh my God, can you imagine? Celebrities don't even pay any attention to what paparazzi says. So why, if you're a celebrity, wouldn't you just shrug off? I mean, do you know how big some channels are and they never address the reaction channels? Trisha Paytas has reaction channels. Jeffree Star has reaction channels. They never address them because they know it makes them more famous. They don't go and look in their wallets because they don't care. You're the only one I know that thinks you're a celebrity and addresses reaction channels. That's like addressing every picture the paparazzi takes of a celebrity. They don't want to deal with that. And if you loved your man, you would be making home-cooked meals and you would be making a cooking channel out of it. God, the numbers would rise. But he's not eating with you anymore. He's not. Sad. What'd you go over there for?
You saw what video?
You saw what video?
Let that, I'm not gonna let if the negativity's getting to me, I'm just not gonna let it in my head.
Okay, you put out a community post, right? About the negativity and how you were not going to let it bother you anymore. You were going to take a break from the internet. Less than 24 hours, you were back on. Why do you do that? I looked back 3 years ago and you were still doing that. Ranting about reaction channels. I mean, if it gets in your head that bad, log off. I mean, really, what is the point of it? Why would you affect your mental illness and make yourself depressed? You're married to a 29-year-old guy. I mean, I got to be honest, I wouldn't be sitting here at 4 o'clock in the morning concerned about strangers on the internet for my entertainment. My 29-year-old husband's body would be my entertainment. And the time we spend together and the laughs we have. So, excuse me when I think this is weird, because we know when you were at Nader, you were not doing live streams until you got back home.
I'm willing to tell you guys things, just not private details about my relationship. And even when I tell you...
Don't care. Don't care at all. Honestly, I don't.
Details about my relationship, you don't believe me, so why am I wasting my breath?
Exactly. Why do you keep talking about it?
This is what I don't get. Somebody like FFG, in all her marvelous beauty, glory, she's a horrible person, which radiates on the outside. She has no femininity. She's horrible.
You know, the same could be said about you with the things you've said. I mean, really. You're trying to look serene, submissive, peaceful, humble on the outside, but inside you're raging, which is weird. All everybody's waiting for, yeah, Mikatan, is for you to go home. That's it. That's all people are waiting for. And I'm telling you right now, you go back to Kuwait in March, nobody's covering you. Period. Nobody.
She's gross. And
We're just waiting for what you have to say when you're not under lock and key, figuratively and literally, what you're going to say. And if this just continues and you go back in March, then all of us are going to peace out. So you're going to get your wish. Nobody will talk about you.
for someone like that, and we don't even see her life, to judge.
Yeah, because she doesn't do videos of her life. Can you imagine? Let me tell you why, Chantal. Well, yeah, her blood pressure's got to be through the roof. Let me tell you something, Chantal. I used to vlog my life, but now my life is boring. So now I like to do commentary on YouTube because I can't believe half the shit I see on YouTube, first of all. What people are willing to put out there so they could be watched in somebody's living room, right? This is what cracks me up. That you're willing to put this in the living room of a Muslim family. Let's just start there. And they're going, oh, hell no, right? You don't think like that, though. You think of characters and performance. That's it. And fitting in. Oh, that's right. The biggest one's fitting in. No matter where you go, you like to fit in. You even did it on in Cuba, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. My point is, I choose not to film my life because it's boring. I would have to think of content every single day in my own life. When you're out here making entertainment that I find entertaining, but I also find some discrepancies, a little bit of hypocritical verbiage, and definitely you can be very vile. Wait, didn't she say the other day if FFG was there talking bad about people, she'd be arrested? Yeah, wasn't that something? But did she even think that through before she said it? I mean, did somebody actually put that in her ear and it didn't even compute that she's sitting in Kuwait dragging a human being on the internet and FFG's not in Kuwait? That just makes no sense. What is she trying to get? Like, she pushes buttons trying to get responses and pretends like she hates the responses. I don't know. I don't know what her IQ is, but socially, she's inept, in my opinion. Socially, she's inept. Hell, I don't even think she's book smart at this point. She don't even Google anything. She sits on live streams for 3 hours or more, constantly defending her relationship. That's my point. She didn't even do that with Nader. She went and spent the whole day with Nader, laughed, had fun, did not go live. She was totally into Nader. And that's what we can compare this to. This is like her living with Pete's. She's depressed, she's angry, she's got nothing to do but Google herself, watch everybody on YouTube, talk to YouTubers. I mean, where is Salah? Wow, is he gaming and ignoring you? Oh man, this is like living with Pete's. She thought getting in on the drama would push her views. Nope, not anymore. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Like, my relationship? Like, are you kidding? Where's your fake boyfriend? It's just so weird. Under what grounds?
It's so weird that you would think that would make her go, see, here's my boyfriend. Here's my boyfriend. You know what you should do, FFG? Find a picture of you and your man, and then I'm just saying, why don't you do a cutout of his face, where you're sitting together with your arms around each other, do a cutout of his face and insert a different face. I think that would be hysterical. Not one that they would, no, somebody we all know isn't him, like Pete's or BB, I don't know. Do something funny. I think that would be funny as shit.
Am I sleeping on the couch? Like, okay. Like, if you're okay with being a piece of crap for no reason, like, what did I do to any of these people? Nothing. They're just jealous.
Does this even require a response? What did I do to these people? She just wants FFG to say it again, so she brings up Nader's name. That is weird. You know what you did.
What? I never had to pay for him. Do you not hear me when I said that he pays for everything? So.
There's absolutely no groceries in that kitchen. Well, that's right. There's nowhere to store them. That'll force you to eat out every day. Yeah, nobody's jealous, you boob. Cook coming in with the labs. Unbelievable. You know what the sad part is? She went the extra mile, right? She ranted for 3.5 hours, so she got the view time, because it's the end of the month. She got the view time, and the problem was she just did wash, rinse, repeat of the same shit she did on an 1.5 hour FFG React. It's the same shit. Nothing new has occurred. There is nothing new to even rant about. Oh my God.
Stay mad.
Okay.
People making fun of your living situation, they're not also making fun of other people missing. I know. What about the people in your audience? Like, yeah, but shaming one of the viewers for working at Big Lots.
Talk about shaming people. Didn't you just shame FFG? Didn't you already shame Yaba by calling her a hillbilly? And she didn't shame the person at work in Big Lots. And if she did, who gives a fuck? It's a troll. It is somebody that's one of her enemies, not yours. You keep inserting yourself in other people's drama. So there's that.
Did you not hear that?
We heard you shame the United States. Did we not? And you lost a lot of members because of that. But did you ever fix that? No. We deserve it over here.
Afford to live wherever we want. If we wanted to live in a villa or whatever.
I don't think you could live in a villa over there. Or you would really have done it, and you definitely would have flexed it.
I have to watch them to know what.
Hi, Sonia.
I don't watch a single whole stream ever. Never.
Natter's already been summoning her. He's already said, hey, when you get off the plane, come on over. We'll vlog together. He has put up pictures of her that she says are, we'll just say the word pawn. But she has not struck his channel or even went after him. It's just FFG and Yaba because they're making more money than her off the shit she puts on the internet, which Google owns, by the way, not you. Once you upload it, they own it. Have your channel taken down and find out how many videos you can get back. If they take your channel down, none. Because you agreed once you upload it, it becomes the property of YouTube. It's not your property anymore. Period.
I would never marry somebody that I have to sleep on the couch. Never.
Didn't you and Bibi have separate... Oh, no, they had 2 twin beds. But you had separate rooms, right?
I need all the attention, all day, every day.
And yet, here you eat alone. All alone. If Foodie has a brand name purse, it's fake. If Nader was smart, he would call her right when she gets off the plane and pretend he loves her. Now, that would be some fun content.
I'm a whiny broad. Where has my life become the standard of I don't want to be like?
Ma'am, you have rice all over. Never mind. Yeah, she's always eat alone. Yeah, except for when she was with Nader. She got to sit down, have a glass of wine. He cooked her dinner. Yeah, she enjoyed that. It's just sad that she is so concerned about what Nader and Didi think about her that she flew all the way across the world after meeting someone on Tinder to do this. This is really out of the realm of normal.
Like that. Like, I would rather be me with all the problems I have because there's still less than a lot of those reactors.
Honey, listen, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. No. I weigh out any trip I take. And I weigh it out for sometimes a year. Anything I do, it has to have pros, cons. I have to know the truth. There's no way I'm even leaving my country, period. I wouldn't even go into your country, to be honest with you. But anyway, if I were to leave the country, I need to know everything. I need to know the food regulations. I need to know the standard of health. I need to know everything I need to know. And if I met a man, it would not be less than a month that I say I'm getting married. It was 48 hours, right? Or we'll even say you knew him a month, okay? There is no freaking way whatever he's telling me to make me feel warm and cozy inside means it's the damn truth. So you're going to walk me around your job. You're going to walk me around where you live. You're going to walk me around your neighborhood. Oh, hell yes. In fact, you're going to walk me everywhere in life you go and how you act and what you do before I'm ever going to believe anything that might be coming out of your mouth, especially if I'm looking for a fast track to my country. If the man's looking for a fast track, I wouldn't even do any of this. I wouldn't do any of this. This could be very scary. So yeah, I weigh shit out.
Are you kidding me? They're all so much more messy.
Who's messier than you? Who is messier than you?
They really give me a lot of pickles.
I mean, FFG goes to work 40 hours a week. She has a man that loves her. She chooses not to get married or have kids. Who cares? That's just the stuff she said. So why are you poking around her house, around her boyfriend? That's real life weird shit. If she don't put him on camera, he doesn't exist. FFG, just say he doesn't exist. I think he's better off.
The translator worked. Thank you. It's coming off because I cut it to fit my fat head. I basically just want to turn on the camera and say what I want.
And so do we. So how come you can turn on the camera and say whatever the hell you want, but we can't? And you're talking about other creators. You're not talking about just your life. You are on here talking about reaction channels and creators. You've been doing it for 3 years. 3 years. And you still haven't stopped. Hypocrite much?
I've had people order things to my house. I've had people send me...
Okay, well, that was the past. That was the past. So all the stuff you did in the past, we're not supposed to bring it up. But we have to bring it up to prove that you keep bringing up things from the past and shaming people in the present for it. Why don't you just shame people for the things that are happening right now? No, it isn't. FFG has a real job. A real job. She has said it 1,000,000 times. She does not run commercials on her channel, nor does she charge for memberships.
Taxi cards in the mail. I've had people follow me at events. I have people talking rudely about me and my family every day. That's bullying. But bullying me forever to change. Talking, fair criticism, talking about how I need to change. I finally start making changes.
Chantal, this is 0 to 100. You went from being greened out or drunk in your underwear on camera, and everybody's like, just rein it in. Rein it in. You know, it shows that you're depressed and you're going through it, but that's not how you took it. So this is what you did to change? Instead of going to mental therapy, getting on the proper meds, working on yourself. I don't care if you're fat. I don't care if you're skinny. I really don't. You're the only one that talks about it. I really don't give a shit. You have to live in your own skin and your own health problems. Don't care. The problem is that you accuse people of shit that you choose to do. And you lost your audience because of it. And you're blaming it on us. When it was all you.
People are mad and people don't like it and I'm boring.
Hi, Shady. Yes, this is
Peace
boring.
is boring?
Boring.
Oh, well.
No, what's boring is you still don't leave the house and you just eat on camera. And the only time you do film your time with Salah is eating. Not Kuwait. Go rent a boat. Go fishing. Go to the amusement park. Take a drive. Show the landscape. Show the water. Show the palm trees. Not zooming 60 miles an hour in a car. Stop and smell the roses.
My views and opinions are so different than how they used to be. Do they realize that public display of affection isn't proper there? No, they don't, because they don't know a single thing, Zoe, about...
There you go. Make a video about all of that. Make a video about all of that.
this culture. But they're the one.
Why don't you make a video about the culture? Because maybe you haven't researched it. Yeah, go fly to Dubai. Go fly to Thailand. Dang.
These hillbillies sitting in...
Hillbillies, really? You're from Cornwall. Didn't Pete say that there's a lot of inbred in Cornwall?
God knows where, never left their backyard.
Of course, she didn't even know that. Pete's had to tell her.
Criticizing an entire culture.
Nobody criticizes that culture. It's an amazing culture. You're the only one making a mockery out of it. They don't sit and rant. They don't sit and call people names. Oh my gosh. The Muslim women I worked with would never.
She fought so hard for this douchebag. She loved it the most. All to...
Oh, back to Dee Dee and Nader.
Pay all of his bills.
Yeah. You paid all his bills too when you were with him.
Give out her condo, lose her...
Yeah, PDA and chemistry are two different things. And in this case, they go hand in hand. Yeah, criticize an entire culture, like America, for example. Yeah, didn't she criticize Christianity once too? Yeah, she can do it, but you can't. Yeah, make a video about how a Canadian can fly to Kuwait and marry a Syrian in 2 days. Yeah, make a video about that. Jesus, Bella. Maybe they weren't lady bars. They could have been men bars.
Used physically online for everyone to see. And behind the scenes, I'm sure. And sitting beside him, supporting him while he's showing you and the whole public revenge P of files of wood.
Wow, look what you talk about in that hijab. Strike his channel then, Foodie. Oh, I'm going to wait till I get home and file a police report. Oh, I'm sure you are. You could literally report his channel for that, but you'll never report Nader's channel because you have the window still half open.
Women's that he's been...
You would shut him up forever. He's been poking you for months. Wow. Yeah, all religions include humility, I suppose.
Talking to.
But this one definitely. Traveled to the other side of the world to eat alone while talking to strangers on the internet for company. If she wasn't so horrible, I would feel sorry for her. Exactly, Potato. The only thing I feel sorry for is not that she ruined her own channel by deleting 14 million views worth of videos that are all over the internet anyway, and destroyed her channel, her income, but she let another man take away all her wrenches, control her chat, and block everybody that was paying her income. So maybe... I don't know, maybe there's ulterior motives here. I don't know. Maybe she's not allowed to make more money than him. I don't know. Maybe she is okay with this. Doesn't look like it, but whatever. So blame everyone else. It is sad. It is sad that you handed your business over to someone else and you're also now listening to other people that are going to destroy the rest of it. It's really sad because I really enjoyed covering your content. You could be so damn funny. You were gold at one point. And you're letting all these people ruin your business. That's really sad. Honestly, I don't like to see anyone be duped or taken advantage of. Nobody. I don't care who you are.
Like, where's the love here? Ew, I can't believe I can't believe it. I don't know, I've never met anyone like Salah. It's just... He swept me off my feet.
Okay.
Palm trees, beaches, you've seen everything we've done. I've put up more content on my couple's channel than any of these crappy reaction channels. Like, sorry.
You've put up more content on your... I have the first 4 years on my channel of my own life, which has been trolled and picked apart. But I don't care. I don't Google my name because I don't give a shit. I don't care what the fans say. I've done RV repairs on my channel. I've done cooking on my channel. So sorry, but no you haven't. I have 1,500 videos on my channel. Wow.
Sorry. Oh, I have mashed boost chicken burn. You know whenever dry chicken is like stuck and you have to drink something and then it burns?
No. That's why I don't like meat. If it's dry and sticks in your throat, ick.
What can I do with this bread?
That's the old Foodie Beauty.
I'm not on a honeymoon. I'm traveling to another country. That was an adventure enough. Every day is a honeymoon. I don't care.
I traveled to another country. Wait a minute, what?
What can I do with this bread? I'm not on a honeymoon. I'm traveling to another
I'm not on a honeymoon. I've traveled to another country.
country. That was an adventure enough.
That was adventure enough. Huh. Is there a nugget in there? That means we know she's going home soon. The 28th. We already know because that's 90 days from the day she arrived. But was there any nugget in there?
Every day is a honeymoon. I don't care if you don't believe it.
No, we don't. I don't understand why you guys are up all night. That is weird. Why you choose to go live knowing that these apartments are all connected. Why you go live at 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning? Wouldn't you rather get the views with the ads than the views without the ads? Like, or are you just more about who's going to show up? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm sound asleep when, you do this shit even. Well, no, not really, but I don't know. I'm just not interested.
Salah treats me
That's a magnet or a pin to keep that under her chin.
like a princess of...
Yeah, princess like. Don't most people keep the cushions on the couch unless they're going to sleep on it? You think she sleeps all day? So they're really not doing anything together because he's never on her live streams. I don't even think he's there. I think she stays alone. I'm sorry, but I do.
Like a sheik's queen. Like, should I just focus on us? Yeah, but I am doing that.
Yeah, I know. She said she hasn't had a wedding yet. I told you.
It's like you're supposed to have a job, but you're online every single day during working hours. And okay, I was always attracted to I'm attracted to Arab men. Now just Salah, obviously.
Since Nader, right? BB, Frank, they were white. Or not BB, Pete's and Frank, they were just, I don't know, Caucasians, whatever. And then BB, he was from South Africa, right? He's definitely the one that got away, by the way. He really is. At one point, he really loved you. Some people out there sabotage relationships because they don't feel they deserve it. So they'll try to find one that will definitely not last or become problematic so they can say, see, they're all bad. I can't stand being yelled at or abused. But it's like, some people say it's daddy issues, but it's self-worth. If you don't feel that you're worthy of someone who just absolutely adores you, why would you cheat? Why would you cheat on a man who absolutely loved you? So sorry. Anyway, then when you met Nader, he unlocked Pandora's box of definite dysfunction, let's say. So when that blew all up because you kept talking about him online after you told him you wouldn't, and then he finally said, fuck you, I'm done. I'm done, go away, get away, you're crazy. I can't deal with your crazy, blah, 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 right? So then you started getting interested in Middle Eastern men. And that was for Nader's attention, I believe. That you could act the way you wanted and these men would still want you. That's kind of where I think this is going. But then you went the extra mile to show that you can be submissive. But it's not working because you keep ranting on your channel. So it is kind of weird how you make sense of nonsense. Yes, BB was a winner, for sure.
Whenever you fall in love with someone, that's all you see, He's my husband and I love him. So yeah, of course, it made sense for me to look for somebody that I was attracted to. But
that's the first thing you looked for. Am I attracted to him? Because that's all that matters. I don't want to wake up next to a guy that may be out of shape, right? And the whole internet won't think he's hot, so I can show everybody I can get a hot man. Okay, well, we'll see how this plays out.
But I wasn't even looking, that's the...
Yeah, you were. You were on Tinder. You put your phone number on Tinder. And he hit you up because his Tinder was set to Ottawa. Go figure. He must have family there. How was he going to date somebody from Ottawa? That was interesting.
I was fed up and I was just like, going to keep doing what I was doing and to do away with Tinder, honestly.
You were going to do away with Tinder, and then what happened? Out of nowhere.
And then I just happened. I don't know why. I never did that before. I left my whole number on there. It was just like the first.
Oh, you left your phone number on Tinder even.
Man to reach out is the one.
And then Salah reached out. Do you think that was a coincidence? Or do you think there may be some people trying to ruin your channel and your money? What if he's part of a network? Oh my God. But you know what? She could go back home, start crying, tell everybody, kind of like I think that when she was screwed out of money for the mansion, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, she may have been scammed on the mansion. Don't want to tell you that she wired a bunch of money, right? And then it just fell through out of nowhere. We'll give you back your money and your key. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll never fess up. But when she has a complete meltdown, oh yeah, she'll get her whole audience back, by the way. Telling you.
And now that I'm dressing more conservative, I cannot believe the amount of boobs that women show on TikTok. It's like crazy.
I can't believe the amount of your boobs you showed us and shook them.
I can't believe I used to be like that.
You miss it. I can tell. You're giggling.
Insane. I'm not shaming people for doing it. It's just.
Well, you kind of are.
It's like I'm looking at things through new eyes. It's weird. I mean, hey, if you want to flaunt it, but I mean, it's just different for me. No, but I was done with Tinder flop, and I put my number there because I said I'm not going to look anymore. And if someone finds me, you know, but. And then, like, the very next morning, I woke up to his messages. Earlier, I see glass on the floor.
What a coincidence. The night you were going to get rid of Tinder, but you forgot and left your phone number on there. What a coincidence. You woke up and he had reached out to you. Oh my God. I could right now go set my Tinder for freaking any country. I'm not looking for that kind of attention, girl. I mean, you were getting plenty of attention from the Tinder in your own country. You were meeting up with guys constantly, weren't you? Oh my God.
I'm very clumsy. I feel bad.
I don't know what you mean, John. You keep putting one word. Dragged. What was the other one? Swung. I don't know what you're saying.
That thing in the...
Pendulous. Oh, I see. You're just trying to derail the chat. Oh, wow. I didn't know Salah's Tinder was set to Ottawa. That's what people said. People pulled up his Tinder. I don't even want to tell you what his interests were, but he wasn't being picky. I think he's married man's nephew, too. I wish they'd stop posting her nudes on Twitter. It's terrifying. I won't look. The Twitter's a cesspool of sickness. So is TikTok, too, by the way. That's where, like, some of the meanest people on the internet congregate is Twitter and TikTok.
In the bathroom, I broke the couch. I accidentally smashed one of his shishas. Thank God.
How did you smash his shisha? How?
More.
How did you smash his shisha? I didn't even see it on the apartment tour. It's like it's a hookah that they smoke tobacco out of.
So there's still some glass. I can see it. I'm going to pick it up after.
So there's glass on the floor, and that is a carpeted floor. How did his shisha break? Did you throw it because you were hungry? He wouldn't have sex with her, so she smashed it. That's funny. Yes, TikTok. Well, there are certain states petitioning to have it removed. Now, whether it will or not, or the TikTok, or whether it's just something for y'all to be enraged about, you know, I said they like to keep you at a heightened level. They don't want you out there enjoying life. It's kind of like Chantal, you know what I mean? She stays at a heightened level to keep her content interesting. They do that too with the news and shit. I don't even pay any attention. It's gone, it's gone. These people that rely on social media, man, they're the only ones that are going to be freaking out, not me.
I'm the type of person, guys, if things don't work out in life, oh, well, I move on. Like, I'm not going to cry.
Ooh, is that a nugget? If certain things don't work out in life, oh, you know what's funny is you always have a certain image in mind when you say something stupid. Because if you were to line up with everything you've been saying about FFG for a year now, that wouldn't be true. And all the things you've went on and on and on and on about with Nader and Didi for 18 months, I mean, are you projecting who you want to be? But you're not. Let's hear it again.
Broke that thing in the bathroom. I broke the couch. I accidentally smashed one of his shishas. Thank God he had more. So there's still some glass. I can see it. I'm gonna pick it up after. I'm the type of person, guys, if things don't work out in life, oh well, I move on. Like, I'm not...
Oh well, I move on if things don't work out. Excuse me. How long ago was it, guys? She was in Nader's live stream, bothering him, trying to get attention from his channel, all his members, and his subscribers, by saying that he was her man and she could get him back anytime. How long ago? 4 weeks? And she's happily married? Takes a lot to smash a hookah. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Someone's saying it was 2 weeks ago. I don't talk about my exes either. Jesus, thank you, God. The past is the past. Yay! Yay. Good riddance to the past. All my bad decisions. I ain't ever looking back. Just saying good riddance. Right on. I would never, ever.
I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk for too long, you know? Does he have feet?
Really? I'm not going to cry over spilt milk for too long. So does this mean when you get back, like you're done with Salah? Or does this mean you're going to quit talking about FFG and Nader? Huh? I haven't figured it out. Why don't you be more specific? Quit trying to be an Instagram inspirational quote.
Female friends, no. Females and males are not friends here to flop.
This is true. Male and females can't sit together in a movie theater. I guess it doesn't matter if they're married or not, but they can sit in a restaurant at a table together, huh? That's weird. But they can't go to smoking lounges together. I'm kind of wondering how the camping thing works out, because I never seen any beds. Do the men all sleep in one trailer and the women sleep in another? Never explained that one either. Oh.
No, I'm not allowed to have male friends. But pizza's not really male.
That was rude. Pete identifies as he and him. So is that what you told Salah? Oh no, you're gaslighting us. Because Salah don't give a fuck. Let's be honest. You're gaslighting us. Because we seen Salah in your comment section say there's no way she's living with Pete when she gets home. He said, no way. No way. So, ain't that a cute nugget? Don't you love how somebody can just bullshit you? And then if you pull out what they said, well, Salah's just understanding. They change it. I just changed my mind. He don't care.
It's true.
No, it's not. Pete identifies as he and him. And you're making fun of him? Wow. Your best friend. And you know what the sad part is? If this all just incinerates, Pete will continue to help her through life. Sick.
But Salah doesn't like thin women. He's not attracted to thin women. He's not attracted.
Salah! We'd like to hear Salah say he's not attracted to thin, fit women that can go to amusement parks, ride four-wheelers, ride bikes with backpacks on, and work out at the gym with him. And I don't know, among other things.
He wants me to be healthy, but he doesn't.
Yeah, because you can't even go to an amusement park. It's like leaving your home, right? The convalescent wife. That's wrong.
He doesn't want me to like lose all my weight. He likes like chunky.
Well, you've been there for 2 months. If you're so in love with this man, why wouldn't you say, hey, help me? It's weird, man, weird. I have stayed, the one time I put on 45 pounds, I didn't feel good about myself because, like, I love doing things with my husband. And I want him to be proud. I want to dress up. I want to look good for my age. It's a personal thing. It's not about what other people think of you. It's what you think of yourself. God dang. Sad that you don't even want to do that for him. He's 10 years younger.
You know, and honestly, I feel like he fell in love with me pretty quick. Like you can,
Yeah.
like you can feel it. Like for someone to just like take a break from gaming, like you know how men are like with gaming.
What? For him? Okay, so he's in love with her because he takes a break from gaming? Wow. Is that a thing? Where a man takes a break from game? Pete's does that. He comes in your room and hangs out with you, or down in the kitchen and takes a break from gaming. Nader doesn't even game. Nader's like all over the place. Let's go to the park. Let's ride bikes. I'm going to cook. I want to make this. I want to make that. I want to go here. I want to go there. What's this gaming thing? BB was a gamer. Pete's is a gamer. Are you taking advantage of gamers and their lack of social? Oh, there it is. They're not out there. Wait till Salah gets to Canada. Hold on. Gets to Canada, learns about the clubs, has his first margarita. Oh, snap! And you got to sit at home? You'll see. That's all he can do in Kuwait. There's no alcohol. I don't know if there's bootleg in there. Don't want to know. But you're just a home dweller. You're an introvert. You're not social. We've seen you out socially. You're very inept. You giggle weirdly. You don't know what to do with yourself. You try to get away from groups of people quickly. You're not comfortable with it. Neither's Pete. So Salah is. He was out with his friends tonight while you sat at home. She dances to a flock of bagels. If he's a real gamer, that's not a gamer setup. I know gamers. They have the Octo processor. You can hear the fans whirling. Woo, right? They've got 2-3 monitors, right? All to make this panoramic scene for their first shooter, second shooter games, whatever you want to call them, right? They are set up like no other. Their graphic cards are out of this world. Their headsets have microphones. They're all wireless, by the way, not plugged in, right? So real gamers, yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That was not a gamer setup.
And just to come in
that was a dabble. My husband's a gaming dabbler. That's because he don't really care about the gaming. He just does it once in a while when he's super bored. But other than that, he's always, you want to go here? You want to do this? You want to go do that? And I'm like, fine, let's go. Do you want to? He'll be out in the van working on stuff. He'll be in the garage building shit. Like, that's just his last resort if the weather's terrible. He'll go up there and play that stupid game.
Kiss me and be like, or like just be affectionate and be like, I adore you. Like things like that.
I don't care if you're affectionate. Please, for love of God, don't be affectionate. That's creepy. But this whole sitting alone in the middle of the night all the time, talking to strangers on the internet and mukbanging, this is the shit you did in Canada. So, sorry, don't see any changes. End of.
I don't know, crispy buns. We haven't decided what we're going to do, where we want to live, etc. So, who knows with me.
Oh, you're going to live in Kuwait? Is that what you have two decisions here. You can live in Canada or Kuwait. So if you can't clean up your problems in Canada, and where's the other place you could both probably live? Where would he be welcome? Would it be Thailand? Would it be Turkey? Can a Syrian go to Turkey, people? I need to know. I know she thinks we're stupid. I know. This is all for the government. She don't care what we think. It's all to prove that she says all this stuff because she's got to prove how they've been together quite a while. The beluga triangle. Yeah, the only thing she changed was a plane ride and her wardrobe. That's it. Can't run from yourself.
I don't even trust my own decisions.
There's a nugget. I thought this was the best decision you ever made. And you loved it better than Canada. You don't even trust your own decisions. Well, then maybe you should start consulting with professionals.
Plan things.
Like tax accountants, travel, what do they call them, people? Travel agents, right? Government websites. You know, listen, there's no time like the present to start educating yourself and start making informed decisions. Completely informed.
Yeah, no one's perfect, but Salah's pretty close. I'm so attracted to him. He's so handsome.
Who says that about their husband? I'm so attracted to him. He's so handsome. You don't even have to say the words. Just feel it. You don't have to convince strangers on the internet.
I really love him. I really love him.
You hate her smugness? Yeah. That's definitely performance art. The smugness, yeah. Because really, she's insecure.
He looks. And he's so tall. Even as big as I am, he just absorbs me.
That is the wrong word, ma'am. Absorbs you. That refers to your skin absorbing, a sponge absorbing, like body odors, moisture. I don't think the word was absorb. I'm sorry.
Dude, he was bitter lately. Yeah, well, wouldn't you be? Oh my gosh. But you created this reality for yourself, lady. Never mind that Sam's bar lounge completely out of...
So the Beezers, once again, they like to poke her, put her back on track to drag a bitch. Wow. You even let your audience run your show. That's cute.
They're blaming me. What is this?
Nobody's blaming you for shit except for tanking your channel.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, definitely. Her and Nader had more chemistry. Oh, absolutely. We seen the passion in her. When she was sad, when she was happy, when she was excited. I ain't seen shit. Except for possibly a hostage situation. You can always say bananas.
Foodie Beauty here being a total hypocrite. Let's examine her content in a 1-minute video no one cares about.
Wait a minute. So somebody put out a video and showed all your hypocrisy, and we're just gonna blow over that? Okay.
Foodie Beauty is live right now eating match booths and just being just nasty. Gosh, Foodie.
You suck at impressions, by the way.
All of these people have the personalities of Melba Toast.
That was so hysterical. You should do some open mic nights in Kuwait.
Your boyfriend won't touch you. She sounds exactly...
Well, we're just going by the chemistry, sweetheart.
Like the bully from Pee-wee. I'm on your bike, Pee-wee.
You suck at impressions. Once again.
And she looks like him, too.
Oh, shaming people as you stuff your face. That's cute. Body shaming people as you stuff your face. And then it's fat shaming if somebody comes back after you.
He asked me what her problem was with me. Why is this bee after you? I'm like, do you want to see what she looks like? I showed him a picture. The one where she...
So, if I showed my husband a picture of you, and he said, yikes, which is weird, because A, he's a heterosexual man that doesn't shame women's looks, no matter what size they are. He's all about whether you're a good person or not. which is what this has all been about. You are accusing other people of being bad people while you're being a bad person. Do you see how that works? Yeah, and your own husband fat shamed you on a live. Did you forget about your diet? He said that in front of your whole audience. Instead of saying, I don't care what you eat. I love you for the size you are. No.
She's gummy, like.
It probably took one of her rages and he gave up. Because that's how they get what they want to eat. She's kind of admitted it. They rage. And they'll make your life a living hell until you give them what. She actually said it in this live, but I would have to go through 3.5 hours to find it. Where she said, listen, one thing about big girls or whatever she said with food addiction is we're going to get that food. That was weird. It seemed evil. Yeah, she's making fun of an elderly woman.
Instinctive knee-jerk reaction. Ew.
What's with the pinky? Oh, and here we go with the index finger and the thumb.
Totally yikes. Like, he couldn't believe it.
So he called FFG yikes. Okay. All right. They turn into monsters if they don't get their food. Which might explain the shisha.
Every hater looks like this. She's mad because she's jealous. But
why would she be jealous of you when she gets more of an audience, more money, clapping back at you? Because you're clapping at her, she's going to clap back. You're sitting here talking about people, but they're not allowed to respond? That's weird.
That I can stuff my face on camera and sit back soda and still love myself and not be ashamed.
Hey, it's your story, not ours. Good for you.
When you literally steal views from me and content from me.
Oh, there it is. Those people are not your audience. They left you. Just like the ones that went to Pete's. So, Pete's has all your watchers without him even talking about you. Yet, you come in, make an appearance, so he will talk about you. What, so you can blame Pete's for stealing your audience? Oh my God, the level of, whoa.
And when you literally off of me and you cannot get any views, hardly as many views, without...
Really? Because she's doing good with the Dougherty family. Wait till she stops talking about you and Yaba stops talking about you. And I stop talking about you, and all you got left is Pulpy. And who else? I mean, hell, even Monty went on to Pete's. What are you going to do?
Talking about me is not a flex. How many people have called you beautiful, FFG? Nobody, I'm sure. We're all...
Wow. The ultimate clapback.
Children. No, some of us are Satan's kids.
Are you're in a hijab saying you're Satan's kids? You're one of Satan's kids? Jesus. I hope there's no lightning when you're on that flight home.
Here's the thing. Do you still have your new schedule, or did you change your mind about that?
Yeah, she made a schedule. You might as well got a journal like ALR and journaled your schedule. She cropped it. She picked the font, the background, put it all up. Here's what we're going to be doing. Monday through Sunday, people. We're not going off track. And she doesn't follow through. Same shit. Just like ALO journaling out her weight loss journey. What'd she do? Gained 46 pounds. I can't with these people. And they put it out there. They put it out there for the world to review.
Yes, I did. I turned the filters down. You can see my rosacea. It's hard to say like what he does without... People do things really late here. Even like kids stay up till like midnight. It's really different.
This is why she goes on at 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 in the morning. I figured it out. Because there's so many kids running around and doors slamming because they're paper thin walls. And this is the only time she can eat and talk to people online. And she can't sleep. And she can't sleep. This is what she used to do in her bedroom. She's back to doing 3-hour freaking live streams now.
600 people are watching me here.
Because remember in the beginning, she made it very clear, I can only be on for an hour. And now we're back to 3.5 hours, which tells me she's alone all the time. No car, nowhere to go, looking forward to the next camping trip that Salah takes her on. It's just, I mean, it's obvious. That's the sad part. He doesn't even stay there, T. I mean, come on. There's nothing personal in there except for two things that are removable. His computer and his Casio keyboard.
People are watching me over there. They're not watching her. So what up?
Who cares? You're obsessed. You're obsessed. My numbers, my numbers, my numbers. You shouldn't have deleted all those videos. You screwed yourself.
Even if I have a few hundred people, that's still, like, that's a room full of people paying attention
Good. Then who cares? Don't talk about it.
to me. I'm good.
I don't even look to see how many people are watching me. I mean, come on.
I get my fix.
And then you take it out on your audience. That's the back room accounting business side of your channel. Your channel is supposed to be about content. If your content is constantly slamming people and clapping back at nothing, shit that's a year old, right? Putting out content that you say one thing and do another, yeah, leave it in the present. I mean, Notter's over there poking the shit out of you and you ain't doing a thing about it. You ain't saying a word about it. You love it.
What, you're mad that it's
Because he's giving you attention. He's giving you attention.
proof that you don't have a man and I'm married?
Nobody cares. It's not a flex to have a man. God, you don't even know what it's like to have a man. You cook for them. You do their laundry, right? You have daily things you do every day. You never talk about any of it. None of it. You don't film any of it. Hey, I'm washing our laundry today. Hey, hang out with me while I wash our laundry. Nothing. You talk about nothing. You do nothing.
Married? And you're still criticizing me?
That ring does not prove marriage. For real. It really don't.
All I hear is gobble gobble when she talks.
When she talks, it sounds like gobble gobble.
There's
And you wonder why people clap back at you.
zero grounds for that. And literally, you're going to talk about any man liking me. I'm sure anybody would pick me in a room over you any day.
Oh my God. Any man wants me more than you. God, why don't you like yourself? Why does it take a man to prove your identity, your love for yourself, your self-worth? That is freaky. Hey, Mountain Girl, thank you for the $5 super chat. She asked him if he would give her the door on a sinking ship like in Titanic. He said the door wouldn't be big enough. Yeah, she tolerates that. Yeah, well, you know, there are certain traits of histrionic personality disorder where they think a relationship is more than it is. So there's that.
Hands down.
Her ring finger looks like a chihuahua stuck in a pipe. No, she definitely ain't in check. This is trying to convince an audience. This is just trying to convince the audience. That's all this is.
I want him to come home so he can say hi to you guys. I'll just mute it when he comes in. I don't know if he's watching, probably not.
But wasn't he in your chat? So he went out with his friends to have a good night away from you till what, 4 a.m? Wow. If I had a man like that, he wouldn't be my man no more. So there's that. Leave me alone, no car. Drop me off some food to pacify me. And go out and hang out with his friends and have some fun. That was your words, not mine. And he's not watching you. Has no clue you're live. But he was in your chat because you said, hey, Salah, let me know when you're coming home and I'll go off my live. So I think he just came by to pick up his keyboard and his computer and probably his car. And because he brought all that stuff, right? You did the video. And then he went and hung out with his friends. And then he came back, probably to get his car, because we know he walked, you told us, to the shisha place or wherever the men hang out in Kuwait. And then he came back, right? And he never took his coat off. He sat on the couch with his coat. The live lasted just a few minutes. And then you pieced out. So he came to probably pick up his laptop and his Casio keyboard, right? Take it back home. Okay.
Like, it has to be pointed out. It's ridiculous that people will send super chats saying that it's unbelievable that someone would be attracted to me when they support someone like FFG. It's just...
That doesn't even make sense. That's like saying, why would anyone be attracted to me? Wait, what? Wait. Someone that supports me, why would they be attracted to me if I covered you? What the fuck does that even mean? Word salad. Go make a salad.
Just ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh, Salah's gonna come in and say, oh, he's on the way. Oh, he's gonna...
Oh, Salah's gonna come in and say hi. Oh, snap. Salah's gonna come in and say hi. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There's a human coming into my shoebox that may or may not have a propane leak with candles burning. Oh my God.
He's gonna say hi.
Oh my God, he's gonna come in and say hi. Everybody.
My relationship with God, you can say, things are complicated.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's here. He's here, everybody. It's proof. We're together. We're married. He's here.
100% cotton. Hi.
Couldn't even get up and open the fucking door.
Hi, honey.
Hello. I did tell you.
I'm good.
How are you?
Still alive.
Yeah.
Hi, Bezos.
Hi, Bezos.
Hi, Bezos.
I mean, if you're home for the night, why aren't you taking off your coat? We did learn they have to take their shoes off and leave them outside the door. We've already speculated the smell of those Skechers by now that she wears. So that's probably a good thing.
Hello.
So cold outside.
Oh, yeah, you're freezing.
Look my hand.
Oh my gosh. Look at Hi. Freezing at 10 degrees for here? Yeah, hiking.
Hello.
Oh, she's so excited now. People can't say I'm alone. Look at somebody to talk to. She's like one of those crazy daycare providers, right? Who's only talked to toddlers and changed diapers all day. And then you show up to pick up your kid. This is what I'm seeing, by the way. You come to pick up your kid, and all you want to do is go home, get dinner started, and relax after a long day of work, right? And the daycare keeps you trapped at the door because she hasn't talked to a grown-up in hours. And they go through at least 15 subjects of their day. And you've got to be kind and loving and stand there when all you want to do is go home.
Hey guys, how you doing?
There's like not usually ice on the ground here. Is that the first time?
Yeah, Salah doesn't want to be here on the live. He came back to pick up his stuff, and he wants to go home to his real wife.
No, it happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it happens.
You're a crazy daycare provider.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, they think you were out with your real girlfriend tonight.
He goes, yeah, I was.
So funny. Thanks for super chat.
And people always ask, like, why doesn't Salah acknowledge a lot of, you know...
And why are you involving him in drama just to prove something that probably is bullshit? This is what you do. You couldn't sit there with him, tell a funny story from the day that has to do with you two. You have to talk about the drama on the internet. This is not a relationship. Relationships don't do this. I do my show, my husband come home from work, and I never speak of it again. This is weird.
People trying to trigger him, he's just like, better that way.
I don't go for the low level.
Yeah. I saw that thing you sent me on TikTok, the very romantic place. I want to go there too. That you wanted to take me there, remember?
Kid.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my God, if you pay attention to his eye movement, you'll know. Well, every time she talks about something that makes the relationship try to look like a relationship, you know, we're talking, you know, sexy time one, not just friends, you'll see his eyebrows and his eyes roll and shit like that. Just watch.
Absolutely.
None of this is forced. I mean, if I was forced to do something, I'm not consistent with things I don't enjoy doing. You guys know. And I've been consistent with this.
Really? Why do you have to talk about it then? Why?
Salah's the perfect partner for me. I don't know how else to say it.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah, Afwan, it's true. He's very handsome.
He's like, just get me to Canada where I can get my groove on, right? He'll learn all the songs, He'll be out there dancing to Madonna. He'll be out there dancing. Oh my God, the clubs for a 29-year-old man. Oh yeah. Get me out of here. I don't care what I gotta say.
You're a good match. He really is. I always blush.
Now listen, Salah. Here's the deal. Salah. If she can't get you over there, at least now you're on the internet. There may be a girl that can get you over to Canada, okay? So we've seen you. We know you got a pretty nice, disposition. You know what I'm saying? And now you're out there. You've been put out there. Everybody knows who you are. You might find somebody now that can actually get you to Canada.
It's weird. I'm too blushy.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Too blushy.
Nice to catch you up.
Yeah.
And
Nice to catch you up. Gotta go.
see you inshallah tomorrow.
Inshallah.
Have a lovely day and
Thanks, guys.
sleep tight
Yes.
and good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Never took his coat off. Salah stopped by. We heard her say it. He stopped by to say hi. Crazy shit, right? So anyway. Boomity boom, people. Let him give you one compliment, Chantal, and geez, she's up his ass, right? If my husband gives me a compliment, I go, that was sweet, but I don't get all stupid about it. I would have to at least have one open window. That place gives me anxiety. Even in the RV, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 windows plus a windshield. That's weird. And then in my travel trailer, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. Open. Open. Oh, God, no. No. Couldn't do it. The only compliments Foodie Beauty get are oh, Michael, he's in there with the complimentary dipping sauces. He's our comedian. He rolls them out. If he has a kid, I'm assuming he wants better life for his kid. Well, that's my point. Like, if he wants to get over to Canada, and he might be, allegedly, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, just for entertainment, he might be married man's nephew. Because we heard her say that married man put his nephew on the phone. When she told him she didn't want to see him anymore because he was married, he said he wanted to leave his wife, he was in love with her, and he put his nephew on the phone for her to talk to. And what a coincidence that Salah was on Tinder set to Ottawa. Well, must have family there. And it's fine. I don't care. She doesn't have to say anything. Could get her in trouble. He don't need to say anything. Could get him in trouble. Right? But does she have the capability to see this through and get him to Canada? I don't want anything to happen to him in Kuwait. Like he get deported to Syria. He was born in Kuwait. But that's the way they do it. They're pushing people out of their country. You make one little mistake and they will deport you. And anyone, if you're married, your kid, and if you've never lived in Syria a day in your life and they deport you, that would be traumatic. That's why I said, why didn't he just come to the United States? You know how easy it would have been? It'd have been called a cargo ship. That's it. He could have got on a cargo ship, right? Come to the United States and walked right through the border. Why did he pick Canada? Then you can actually become a citizen of the United States. A citizen. And then you could move to Canada if you wanted. There's easier ways. I mean, you got to go through a whole song and dance with Canada. I'm not against anybody trying to find refuge somewhere else where they can have a chance at making an income and buying a home and living free like we all should on this earth. Yeah, I know. But he's got family that know a better life. And that's good. Now, hopefully she ain't falling in love with him and she knows the deal. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to see a meltdown like you've never seen before. For real. Anyway, all the snow's melting. By the weekend, it's going to be 54 degrees. Yay, no more snow. So we can get outside and dink around with the van again. He hates the United States. Well, then I guess he's got to work it out this way. He's got to work it out this way then. Good luck to you. I could just see her saying, I can do that for you, and not looking anything up, and then realizing she can't. Oh my God. That could get people really pissed off at her. So I don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, we're going to watch from a distance. She's going to continue to, you know, put us all down and this and that. Especially if anybody's touching on anything that may or may not be true or possible, right? That would kill her lies, right? She's going to rage. Oh, my God. So, yeah, we're going to cover some other stuff, too. I think we're going to have some fun with some old Truthfully Trisha videos. We have Shani and Rev still. Yeah, we got other stuff too. I'm not covering the boring stuff. I'm not doing it. And I'm not covering her rages and rants. They're old. It's the same verbiage, the same shit. So she'll be home. Aquarium. She'll be home soon. And then we're going to be interested. But if it's the same shit, different day, and she's just bullshitting us, you know, eating edibles behind the cameras and you know what I mean, taking off her clothing around Pete's and stuff, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. Do I believe she's going to go home and live this life there without her husband? No. I believe she's going to go back home and live the way she did. His family back in Canada going to be on her. You know, and that's the other thing. If he's got family, like the uncle, she'll be seeing the uncle behind the scenes. Has Shani decided to cook again? Don't know yet. She keeps talking about it. We're waiting. She said she needs the food to do it, yet she hasn't put together anything and gave us all the link, like an Instacart. How hard is that, Shani? Damn. And first she pretended like she didn't want to cook in that kitchen. I don't want to film the kitchen. We've already seen the kitchen. You made spaghetti in that kitchen for G-Man when you first got to Pennsylvania. You filmed it all. We know what it looks like. It's cool as hell. It looks like a 50s or 60s retro kitchen. It's cool. We like it. It's big. Film in it. Start cooking. Maybe she's not allowed to. I don't know. Anyway, and they may be getting booted in 3 days, so who knows. But she could have been making a good income. We already told her we'd help. Because I'm all about it. If you do the work and you do the content, then we'll be here for it. And we will build you up. But, you know, some of these people, they don't want to. Yeah, Shani's even more lazy than Chantal. Exactly. She used to love doing her cooking channels. I guess she don't want the money. Because she would. She'd double her income. For real, for real. They would be making money. Anyway, maybe they're still holding out for government benefits and they can't make the money. I don't know. Something's got to give though, right? And the begging on the internet's going well, so maybe that's good enough. I don't know. I don't know how it works in the crazy world of people who just don't want to have their own grind. Anyway, speaking of which, I got errands to run today. I've got to go get some more of the backings for my earrings when I make them. And I get the hypoallergenic. I've had these in for days now, and I'm allergic to every cheap metal known to man, especially nickel. And so I have to go get special ones. But I love you guys. I hope you all have a great day. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. If anything pops off tonight, I'll go live. Maybe I'll dig up some fun, old, crazy, Truthfully Trisha stuff and have some fun with it. That woman was a performance artist, let me tell you what. So I will see you guys maybe later tonight or tomorrow. I'll put up plenty of notice. Thank you all.